Kick back, unwind, it's that time of night. Pull up a chair, yeah, the vibe feels right. Stories, laughs, and a little bit of fable. It's another night at the round table. Nights at the round table. Nights at the round table. Real talk, real laughs, it's live and uncensored.
Hey, it's working. Hey, welcome to Nights at the Round Table, where the conversations are casual, the topics are wide open, and the only rules are no politics, no religion, just real talk. From pop culture to personal stories, weird facts to wild theories, nothing's off the table except that stuff that divides us. So pull up a chair, pour yourself a drink. I'm going with a little coffee tonight, and join us at the round table.
A little Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
So
hey, we actually made it. We had a little technical difficulty.
I had a
little
technical difficulty.
Hey, before we get too far,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I state that Andy, we're playing a game tonight. I've got some games that did not make the cut, which I'll tell you about later. But
Okay,
playing a game tonight. It's called Secret Word, and I have a secret word in my head.
okay.
And if you say that secret word tonight, I would say that somebody that's watching right now could win a prize, but I'm pretty sure we're just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
So we'll save that for next time. But you never know. If somebody comments, maybe we'll give it to them. But yeah, we've got. If you say the secret word, that's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what the prize or anything is.
All right. Well, there you go. So.
And then also, before we kick it off, I do want to introduce our first sponsor for tonight. So let me go ahead and play the first sponsor clip. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Clippy's Revenge Antivirus. It looks like you're trying to avoid malware. Would you like help with that? No? Too bad. Clippy's already in your system. Clippy sees everything. Clippy remembers. Clippy's Revenge. Security with attitude. That's right. We want to thank our sponsors, Clippy's Revenge, Antivirus.
Clippy's Revenge.
Clippy. Remember Clippy from
yeah,
Word?
Was it Word?
Yeah.
Word to your mother.
Exactly.
I'm your mother. Word to me. So how, Gary? Now again, we're just figuring this out, people. So you got to bear with us. So how would, if someone wants to join us here, how does that work?
Oh, I don't know. I just did something on my computer here and just made a bunch of things pop up. So You're not the only one having problems tonight. If they want to join us, I think first of all, they could, if they know us, they could send us a text, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll say, for example, I know right now, I can see on my Facebook here that Brent, our buddy Brent Walter, is watching. So I don't know how Brent could join us on this, or is he just going to talk to me via Facebook?
He can. We can use the chats, or if he wants to.
And for the record, I don't see it playing on our YouTube.
It's on there.
It is? Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's on there.
I just might be on the wrong thing.
I don't want to click on it because then I'm gonna yeah. We look like we're live. Looks like we got 5 viewers.
Oh, there it is.
Gosh.
Now I see it,
guys.
Thanks. So I see our good friend Chris Lyon is also joined on the Facebook. So
hey, that's Chris, 5 more. That's 5. Oh, 6 people. That's 6 more people than I thought would be on here. So that's awesome.
So look, I mean, I'll say to anybody that right now I've got my Facebook open on the side here. So if you want to just ask or chat via this thing, I'll try to jump in and we'll go from there. Chris says he's working out. Good for you, Chris. Working out, something I should do, but I'm not.
Something I need to do.
I love the idea of working out. I just don't like the energy, the exercise, the actual exertion of it. But
right.
So Gary, do you remember? Let's do a quick history of what the idea of this is. I don't know how much you remember, but going back to the 90s, I would say, Gary. Would you call that an accurate time?
Early 90s, sure. Yeah.
Gary and I had these dreams of being writers, doing something with our lives besides sitting in basements talking into a microphone.
Yeah.
But anyway, an idea we came up with was a script called Nights at the Round Table, and the idea was going to be kind of like, I'd say, like Cheers. The idea would be like a bar, and there's a giant round table in the bar, and then people would sit around it, and there would be debates. At that time, I think in the 90s, we were very much listening to talk radio. Mike McConnell, Cincinnati WLW, Brent Waldrop got me on to Mike McConnell, Gary. I think you were probably listening to it back in your Drug Emporium days. But we loved that stuff, that chatting back and forth. So we thought it would be fun to have this idea of a bar where people kind of like a Cheers, everybody knows your name. And there would be these debates going on, and it would be like a show where it was current and topical at the time, so whatever the current hot topics were. And there would also be a musical part to it. Have you musicians, because Gary and I were musicians, or at least Gary's a musician, I'm a drummer. But as par for the course for Gary and I, it's a great idea. At least we thought it was. It just went nowhere. Fast forward 30 plus years, and now podcasting is such an easy thing to do. And Gary and I have started doing some podcasting. Some of you know what we're doing. Anyway, so here we are, this idea of Nights at the Round Table, and it's just a chance or a place for us to get together and just chat and talk like we used to, back in the day, way before smartphones took over our lives and TikToks of the world. We used to sit around and just have conversations, and you never knew where the conversation was going to go. So that's what we're kind of hoping to do here. And hopefully this will become something we do on a regular basis. We don't really know for sure. And we don't even know what we're doing now. This is kind of
who am I? Why am I here?
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is we don't want it to be scripted. Anything. We have some bullet point stuff we want to talk about, and that's about it. And if anybody is watching and they want to throw something at us, we'll be happy to talk about whatever topic you guys throw at us. Again, minus religion and politics, because that's just unnecessary.
Unlike the original Nights at the Round Table idea, we do not want to cover hot topics. We actually just want a friendly little banter and
just have some fun. So I got trivia books next to me. I can throw some trivia questions out to people. I've got some news of the weird we can talk about. I don't know if Gary has anything. I can also show you my latest. Gary, I don't know if I've shown you this. I think I've shown it to Brent at some point in time, and our friend Kevin. Have you seen these? Anybody?
Did I see a post? Did you post something about this today?
I might have.
I'm
not positive. So this is.
I have not seen that.
You can go to. I was at Sam's Club. And you literally, it's just a bag of marshmallows.
Just the marshmallow, so you can, So I wouldn't say they took the healthy part out.
Mine,
because I don't know that any of it is, but
I have it here for medicinal reasons, because I am a diabetic, and if my sugar drops, it's my excuse to eat marshmallows.
Right.
So anyway, our buddy Chris. Now, Chris has a podcast too.
Oh, yeah?
Chris, but Chris, hang on. I got to swallow what I'm doing here. He says, he suggests we do some trivia or the news of the weird, which I can throw some news stories out, and we can just kind of do some reading, and we can.
Well, we got a request from Jeff. He said he's at work right now. So he said he only has a second, but he wants to know what our top 5 directors would be. And I think that's just rude.
5 directors.
You don't have the time that it would take for us to try to figure out what.
Oh man,
that's an on the spot one.
Off the top of my head, Kevin Smith, I love and adore as a writer director.
I would say Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino is fantastic. I think you,
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
gotta throw him in there.
Gary, who
Not so much lately, but Steven Spielberg. As a kid, there was a ton of films. Of his.
look, I'll go with I also am a huge fan of early Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, he's got some.
And by early, I mean The Godfather 1 and 2. So
Yeah, he's got some stinkers. Stinker.
I mean, listen, Michael Mann for Heat, Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner's got some great films. Yeah,
is just
Ron Howard.
Yeah, if you go through Rob Reiner's catalog,
Mhm.
man, that is I like that a lot. I like the Rob Reiner guy.
Stanley Kubrick. Yeah, he's
weird.
He is weird, but that's kind of cool though, because I think there's a lot of depth to his film that you don't catch necessarily the first time you watch it. You just think it's odd, and then you go deeper.
I don't know. So there's a mixed thing with Kubrick because both of us are King fans, right? Then you have The Shining, which King hates, but I actually don't mind his version of The Shining. Again, if you read the book, you see why King was a little upset.
Yeah,
but it's a good movie. So
I don't have the book to compare to because I never actually read it, but that is one that and you've talked about it a lot. I feel like I should probably check it out. Jeff says Tarantino, Ari Aster, Christopher Nolan. Is it Denis Villeneuve?
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, check out Reiner. I mean, A Few Good Men. Did he do When Harry Met Sally? You got Spinal Tap. You got Stand By Me.
Yeah,
that's all Rob Reiner. I mean, he's got more. I can't pull it up at this second, but that's Rob Reiner's right off the top of my head.
Manhunter. Yeah, that was a great movie. Sure.
Yeah. And if you go with Michael Mann, I mean, he did Heat. And he did an early episode of Starsky and Hutch. So
yeah,
I mean,
Andy,
our good buddy. Chris Lyons throws out Tim Burton, Gary.
Yeah,
damn,
good.
If just for Batman alone, I would say Burton.
Yeah,
not about Tim Burton. Chris, thank you for that, buddy.
That's the thing. There's a ton of them. It's really hard to come up with anything.
Yeah.
Peace out, Jeff. He's out. It looks like.
It looks like we got another friend has joined. Chris Nichols. He's a guy, Chris, I met via the old Night Ranger fan stuff. So, hi, Chris. Thanks for joining in. Chris Nichols. Chris Lyon's already there, but Chris Nichols now. Chris Lyon also did point out he's not doing his podcast anymore. So,
we've got all the Chris's. All the Chris's.
We got them all.
The best Chris's.
Speaking of Kubrick, I do have my red rum mug. My standard mug. And Gary, listen, before we go too far into the show, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the one and only Butch Walker.
That's right, Andy. Butch was the secret word. So somebody in the comments is going to get a prize. I don't know what it is.
I didn't know that. I truly didn't know that. I just wanted to be on brand for my never-ending Butch Walker and Marvelous 3.
Yes. Has the restraining order gone through yet?
Nah, and hey, you know what? Like Bobby said, it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah, I had the feeling at some point you're going to mention Butch. I thought I had it in the bag. Did I think that it was going to be this early? No.
What do we
We're like 14 minutes in. I didn't expect it to be that quick, but
Brent says he knew that was the word. Did you tell him?
I did not. That's funny.
I think I'm just predictable.
Yeah. Next time you'll have to pick the secret word and see if I say that one. But,
it'll be Bradley Glenn.
So we'll be safe. Can't imagine ever saying.
Oh, I should have did. Hold on. Hefe's gone, right?
Yeah, Jeff.
I got my top 10 book. I could have found what they think is top 10 directors. Dang, gone, man. I'm a little slow here.
Go ahead.
No, say something. I was looking up something.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna say that I had some ideas for some games that we could play. The problem is doing live stream gaming. That's kind of hard. So I'm gonna tell you the games that I came up with that we can't use.
Okay.
I have a list of games that I wanted to do and then we can't. So games we cannot play. Guess the smell. That was a game I thought would be fun.
I'm going with cheese.
Three jars, one nose. No dignity. Toilet paper origami challenge. That one didn't really. I didn't think that would work out very well. Mouth charades. That's where you draw an object with only things you can hold in your mouth. Unplugged. One of us unplugs a cable, a random cable, and if the stream stays on,
dude,
then we win.
That happens to me all the time.
That's a secret game that's already being played. Or AI or ant, and that's I'll read a quote, and you try to guess whether AI wrote the quote or your weird ant after a bottle of Chardonnay.
I did like that one.
So there's some games that we can't.
How about this, everybody? The people that are watching and listening, you can chime in on this one. I have the top 10 worst video game adaptations to movies.
E.T.
Well, yeah. That went the other way though, movie to video game. But you guys can chime in if you agree with these, or you have one you want to add. So according to this book, it's top 10 list, whatever.
So this is video game to movie. My bad. Yeah.
So number 10, we have Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, 2001.
That's a pretty good movie.
I didn't see it.
Shocker.
Number 9, we have Doom in 2005.
I don't think I saw that.
I didn't know it was even made, so I know I didn't see it. At number 8, we coming in at number 8, Max Payne. That's sitting at 16% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is that a Marky Mark film?
I feel like it is.
Yeah, me too. But I don't
come on, yeah. Say hello to your ma. From coming in 1993, number 7, Super Mario Brothers. Number 6, 1999, Wing Commander. I don't even know what these are. Coming in from 1994 at number 5, Street Fighter. 1997, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Gary.
Nice.
That's a callback.
Actually, I think I saw that one. I saw a Mortal Kombat. I know there's probably more, but I saw one of the Mortal Kombat films I thought was pretty good, actually.
It's probably the original.
I have no idea which one.
Not the new originals, but the original. We've also got coming in number 3 from 1994, Double Dragon. Has anybody seen these movies?
I remember the game. I don't remember the film.
Number 2, we have come from 2005, Blood Rain. Again, I don't know these. And we have a movie podcast.
Is that Yui Bowl? Is that is that his name?
Wow. Okay, weird that you knew that, because he also directed the number 1 movie, which is Alone in the Dark from 2005. There it is, kids.
Yeah, I think he was known for making crappy game to film adaptations.
All right.
But there's been a new Super Mario one. That date probably predates the book.
All right, Chris Nichols says Howard the Duck. Was that a video game? I know it was a horrible. It was a comic book.
Yeah.
I actually have, and Brent Walter would know this. I have 2 issues of Howard the Duck that had special appearance by none other than the rock band Kiss.
I saw that coming. That could have easily been the secret word.
Yeah, Kiss could have. So since Chris Lyon asked about some trivia, we got some TV trivia. If you all are up for some 80s TV trivia, I'm going to throw some stuff out there and we can have some fun with this. So question number 1, and Gary, if you want to do a little timer, maybe. I don't know if you have the ability to just kind of count to 5 and then see if you know the answer.
I got
question number 1. This is I don't know what the topic is. Hold on.
What's the date of the book? I think that's important.
Well, it's from the 80s. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, the actual trivia is 80s trivia. Okay.
Yeah. So this will be actors. So who played these roles is what it is.
Who's guessing?
Anybody can chime
Okay.
in.
All right.
Anybody can chime in. Gary, you should probably wait because I think there's a slight delay between us and the feed. So question number 1. This is well, let me go to the first page. Actually, I'll take it back. I skipped ahead in the pages here. Let's see if this is any fun.
Putting my thinking cap on. Oh, it's already on.
Oh, these are kind of tough.
Great.
I'm just checking the answers here. Okay, I mean, well, it's the 80s, so these Brent might know these. Kevin would know these. Doug Davis would know these if he was here. Question number 1: Who played Nell Harper in the TV show Give Me a Break? Or Gimme a Break, not Give Me. They didn't use correct English on that. Gimme. Who played Nell Harper in the TV show Give Me a Break?
I'm not actually going to answer. I'm going to answer by telling you. I'm obviously trying to give a little bit of time for somebody to come up with the answer to that. I'm just going to say that I believe I do have Halfheimers already, and I realize I know I can picture. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Brent, because I can't come up with it.
So Brent
Brent's got
Walters chimed in.
Yeah.
Nell Carter, Brent. Thank you, buddy.
And Chris,
Did Chris get it?
Got it too. Yeah.
Chris Nichols. So I mean, they both. I mean, look, we have no prizes. You guys just get bragging rights to your friends who would.
Yay!
Hey, you spent your Friday night watching a live stream. Wow, you're worse than the 2 guys who did the live stream. All right, Chris Lyon got it too. All right, so everybody said. So question number 2: Comedian Dana Carvey played a crime-fighting helicopter pilot on which TV show? Comedian Dana Carvey played a crime-fighting helicopter pilot on which TV show? I had no idea what this is. So, Gary, did you know Dana Carvey played a crime-fighting helicopter pilot?
No. So far, this trivia book sucks.
Well, I can get the other stuff, but
No, I'm just kidding.
It'll pick up. It'll pick up. Anybody? I'm looking at the gallery here, so everybody knows that question.
The chats.
Hey, speaking of which, that's my code word. The chats. I'm on Smoko. Leave me alone. I'm on Smoko.
Brent says Blue Thunder.
Brent Walter first to chime in, and he is correct. Blue Thunder. Now, Brent, I got to ask you, did you know this? Like, did you watch this show? I don't even remember this being a show.
Or did you Google this?
And if you Googled it, good on you, buddy. But I'm just saying, like Brent has this crazy memory, and I do, like, he remembers a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like odd stuff. And he always has more of my memories, which is kind of
He remembers
nice.
how good Top Gun is too.
I think he's seen it since. I think
has he? Okay, good.
He can let us know. I think he's seen it. All right, so question number 3.
All right.
William Shatner and Heather Locklear teamed up to fight crime on which TV show? William Shatner and Heather Locklear teamed up to fight crime on which TV show? Gary?
He has not seen Top Gun.
Hang on. Brent says that was a guess. Only show I remember from back then. Nice. He says he has not seen Top Gun.
Yeah, but he got the correct answer to the trivia.
He did see it.
Yeah, so did Chris. Yeah, they got
TJ
the right.
Hooker. Yeah, that was a pretty easy one. Although, I have to be honest, I didn't watch TJ Hooker a lot.
I didn't watch it either, but I knew it. I remember.
I feel like it was in my wheelhouse of shows to watch because I was, a sucker
Stop.
for
I'll shoot.
Stop. In the name of love. Question number 4. Which English actor played a character who sought justice for victims on The Equalizer? So again, what is the name of the English actor who played the character from the original Equalizer TV show? My dad used to always watch this show.
I like The Equalizer.
I do not like the new Queen Latifah.
I would not watch the new one because I find it ridiculous.
It's pandering in my opinion.
But
Chris Nichols chimed with Adrian Zemed. No, sir, that is not correct.
I believe he's commenting on TJ Hooker, unless I missed my guess.
Oh, was he?
I that's my guess because I think Adrian Zemed was in TJ Hooker also.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
See, I'm a slow. I got a little delay going on here.
Yeah, that's what I think, but I could be wrong.
Chris is coming in with Robert. No. His first name is Edward, if that helps.
No.
A nice, crazy name like Edward.
Edward Smith.
Edward
Edward Johnson.
Woodward is his
Woodward
name.
Word.
Edward
Woodward. I was
That
going
would
to say that. Dang it. It was right
be
on
the guy who was
just coming out my.
who played the original Equalizer. Drove a Jaguar. Question number 5. Brian Keith played a judge that teamed up with a convicted racing car driver on which TV show? Brian Keith played a judge that teamed up with a convicted racing car. It says racing car, not race car. Racing car driver on which TV show? This is another one I'm pretty sure I never saw. Oh, I do know. I didn't know this was the premise of the show. I didn't watch it, but from the 80s.
I got nothing. We'll wait for the comments.
I'm confusing Brian Keith with another actor. And I'm drawing an absolute blank, but it's not the guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's Brent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brent got it. Hardcastle and McCormick for those keeping score at home.
I think I have some of those spices up in the
Yeah, you put
pantry.
a little
little
your
Hardcastle and McCormick.
There you go. Question number 6.
I know all jokes can't be good, but you'd think at least maybe one or two would.
Yeah, after all these years, you might land one.
Maybe every now and then, but no.
Who played the eldest son on the Hogan family?
That sounds like a trick question.
The eldest son on the Hogan family.
I mean, that sounds like a trick question.
Come on.
Is it a trick question?
It is not a trick question. This is an incredibly popular actor right now.
Yeah. Well,
he's been very popular for, a long time, actually.
I know this, I think, but I didn't want to say it because I felt like maybe I want to give everybody, there you go.
Let's see.
Chris Nichols
get it? Yeah, Chris. That's right, buddy. Jason Bateman, who, man, I tell you what, I'm a huge fan of his right now. After Ozark, I was like, holy crap, this guy.
He can play comedy and drama. I mean, he's got
I didn't watch Arrested Development though, but I've been wanting to watch Arrested Development. So Nick Hogan, thanks, Brent.
Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah.
Listen, Hulksters. So question number 7 for those playing trivia at home. Former NFL football player Fred Dreyer played a tough cop and the title role on which TV show?
I can picture it.
Former NFL football player Fred Dreyer played a tough cop and the title role on which TV show?
I can picture it. I just can't.
I can see the guy, but I
that's
would have not got the title of the show. So,
is it a single name title?
Yes, it's a single name title.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's actually it's the name of a Dokken song.
In my dreams.
It is not in my dreams. There's Brent.
Hunter. Okay.
I'm a hunter, searching for the. Hunter was the show. The Fred Dreyer was the. I guess was Hunter himself. I know I've seen this show, but I don't recall much of it. I think it's one of the things my dad would watch.
That's one of those ones where I remember seeing commercials or like an ad or something, but I don't. I never watched it.
Okay, question number 8. William Conrad played an overweight prosecutor with a mustache. That's the description. On which TV show? William Conrad. By the way, as I was reading this, I got this confused with somebody else.
Yeah.
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 I was thinking of Mr. Drummond. I was thinking of Mr. Drummond. Which isn't it William Bain?
Oh yeah, I think so. Did Brent get it? Because what Chris Nichols said is kind of what I was thinking, but I was like, I don't think that's right though. But that's
no, you both are actually wrong. But okay. I think Brent, you got the right actor, but I think it's the wrong show.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy Orion has chimed in, but he says he can't listen. So hey, Orion, that might be the best thing for you. Just know that, hey, Ryan, just know that I'm repping Butch Walker and the Marvelous Three. That might shock you. You guys give up. I'm sorry. The answer to number 8 was Jake and the Fat Man.
Oh,
Jake and the Fat. By the way, my boss at work his name is Jake, and I would be his Fat Man.
yeah.
That is
I
actually
remember.
true.
I remember the show now.
That is true.
Did I watch?
Question number 9. Number 9. Who played Joni Cunningham in the Happy Days spinoff, Joni Loves Chachi? We all should know this one. This was our wheelhouse. Who played Joni Cunningham? Basically, is the question. It doesn't matter about the spinoff. Who
I
played
know that.
Joni
I know. It's
Cunningham?
weird that they
Joni Cunningham.
like they're gonna like
Little Opie Cunningham.
like they had a different actress in the
I
section.
know,
Of the sequel or
exactly.
something.
It ain't like it's
There you go. They
uh,
got it. Yeah, they got it.
yeah, Chris Nichols nails it. Nice, buddy. Brent, there he is. Funny thing about Erin Moran, and this isn't a knock on her, but
What a Moran.
for a minute I thought she was like back in the day. I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. I don't really think she is. I think that was one of the things we were misled on. Am I wrong?
Misled.
Yeah.
I think that's just confused. As a kid, you're just confused.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
That's all.
and finally, question number 10. That'll wrap up this little round. Question number 10. Which actor, famous for playing the bad guy in Western movies, hosted Ripley's Believe It or Not in the 1980s?
Famous for playing what?
Famous for playing the bad guy in Western movies.
Oh,
Who hosted Ripley's Believe It or Not in the 1980s? I need to find a way to mark this page so I don't. I'll do a bendy here on the page. How about that? Oh no, here we go.
thinking. Don't have an answer.
I'm looking at my answers over still. It's all they all say Erin Moran. I'm like, definitely not Robert Erin Moran.
Chris Nichols said Robert Ludlum.
Robert Ludlum would be wrong. Wrong, Chris, but you're in the ballpark with that. Right, Robert Ludlum. Wasn't he? Who was the writer? Was that Ludlum?
I am trying to recall.
I'll give you just a couple more seconds here, and I will give you the answer. I was just marking my page. Everybody give. Nobody else chiming in?
We give.
Jack Palance, ladies and gentlemen. There's Brent chiming in. Jack.
That makes sense.
Brent
Yeah.
had something to go there.
Yeah, it cracks me up about people like Jack Palance playing
Yeah, what?
bad guys. You always wonder if these people that play bad guys so well are like dicks in real life,
Yeah, because he's got that kind of a look to it.
You know what I mean? Anybody that plays
Yeah.
bad guys, you always wonder if are they like the coolest people really outside of?
Yeah,
Are they,
I don't know.
are they just good at it because they really are jerks? Always wonder.
Yeah,
By the way, I've had Kiss show up on my feed a lot lately on Facebook.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
sent you that Kiss thing earlier.
yeah.
And I realized something in all the pictures of Ace Frehley. He always looks like he's about ready to burp in all of his pictures. You know what I mean? He always looks like he's like,
Yeah.
just a little observation I had. Hey, Jack Blades rocks.
He does.
Yes.
That's true.
Confirmed.
Uh-huh.
What are you looking at now? Let's see what I got on my notes here.
I'm just looking at some of my news of the weird.
Another thing that bugs me, by the way.
What?
Not really. The Ace Frehley looking like he's going to burp isn't really something that bugs me. It's just an observation. But the thing that kind of bugs me is I feel like I just was watching something earlier, and you ever notice in movies or TV when they have a coffee cup,
Yeah.
you can just tell by the way they're holding it, there's nothing in it.
Oh, yeah.
That bugs me. Like, why can't they put something in it, make it feel a little more realistic? I feel like every time I see a coffee cup or something, that's clearly empty. Or they take a sip and they immediately can talk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I'm with you, man.
I think you're sidetracked. I don't think you're with me.
No, I'm with you.
No, you're not.
There's something in my cup.
And I've got a can. So
Yeah. Hey, listen, news out of Pittsburgh. In the news.
wait. We've got a sponsor for this segment. The news
Oh,
of the
go
weird.
ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. We got a sponsor for this.
Yeah.
That'll be this one. This segment sponsored by Moist Juice, a beverage that's 90% mystery, 10% liquid, and 100% moist. With flavors like sad strawberry, battery acid blueberry, and emotionally unavailable orange, it's the drink you'll never admit to craving. Moist Juice. It's not juice, it's a feeling. Exclusively available at gas stations that don't sell gas. Yes, anyway.
What was that last part?
Exclusively available at gas stations that don't sell gas.
What was I looking at? I had a
News of the weird. Yeah, the story out of
yeah, just real quick out of Pittsburgh, a Pennsylvania naturism group announced the return of Balls Out Bowling, an annual bowling event where clothing is not allowed. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area and you're feeling frisky, this is all true. These are news stories. This isn't made up. This is an actual news story. You got a French daredevil lit himself on fire and rode his motorcycle 1,450 feet to break a Guinness World Record. I don't know what goes into setting world records, but I don't know.
Do you think there's some people that just sit around and they go, what's something that hasn't been done?
Yeah.
That I can just do for a long time and try to get a record for?
I think so.
Like who decides that it's like worth putting in?
I don't know. I mean,
no surprise it's based on or it's created by a creator of or a maker of alcohol.
That probably was how it started.
I would bet.
Listen, I'll tell you something, Marge.
I'm no historian, but
you got a butt that won't quit. I'm trying to mark my other page here so I don't forget what I'm doing.
You got some more news of the weird?
Well, the stories aren't great. That's why I was kind of reading when you were trying to chat there a little bit. I just couldn't find anything that was really good. I don't have a really great website yet to pull stuff, so
yeah.
Let's see here. I mean, I got a Michigan man won $500,000 lottery prize thanks to his local store being sold out of the ticket he wanted to buy originally. So he bought something else and wins $500,000. I don't think that's weird. That's just good on you, buddy.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, so let's do what do you currently like? What are you into? What movies are you watching? TV shows are you watching? Listen, we talk about The Bear for a minute. Anybody else watching The Bear?
I saw the first season. I have not gone and
yeah, I like it. I'm just putting it out there.
Anything past that. Not that I didn't like it, because I did. I liked the first season. I just I don't know. I get bored sometimes with certain things, and I have to put them away.
So I just watched a couple episodes after I came down. Hey, we have another friend on. Kathy Kirkman Lane is watching. So hi, Kathy. She's another one of my friends I found via the band Night Ranger, and I'm very happy to have her. She's a fun person, and she loves the band, so that's always cool. But yeah, so I was just watching The Bear Fright. We came down to do this thing, and man, I just love this show. I don't have anything else that I particularly watch. I mean, Teresa and I watch a lot of these Gordon Ramsay shows, so I'm not saying that as it's good TV.
Oh, I watch some of his stuff. I always watch Hell's Kitchen, and he's got that new one that's basically the same thing from the other show.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same. I don't know why it's a new brand, but
I don't know.
It's the same thing.
So listen, let's do this, Gary. Well, we got the few people that are live with us right now. A lot of these guys are Night Ranger fans. It's how I met them. So I don't put you on the spot, but let's talk about this band from. I love this band. And do you have? So it's hard to pick like a favorite because you're a deep cut fan of the band. So I'm putting it out there, all the people out there. Give me people are watching. Give me your maybe two or three, whatever you think are your best iconic, along the lines of our Sonic Legacy show that we do. But let's ask people what you think of. Give me a couple songs that you think are the must-haves. If you're going to see Night Ranger live, or you're going to introduce somebody to Night Ranger. What's a song you say you got to listen to this song? And we can give you guys. We'll spot you, Sister Christian, and When You Close Your Eyes. What's your deep cuts that you're like, man? As I got a couple for me. Like I'll lead off. For me, I will always want to hear Touch of Madness. Eddie's coming out tonight, and I'll even say Rumors if I can be that myopic with my choices.
Yeah.
I mean, and I have such great love, as I think you do too, for the Neverland album, which was a later album. But like, man, I was having this conversation with somebody else, and I was like, we're going to do an episode coming up where we talk about this with somebody too.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't really want to talk about it too much.
Oh, I've got other deep cuts though.
Okay.
Who's chiming in with anything?
Well, we've got Sentimental Street and Goodbye, which are great tunes.
Chris, you're dead on, buddy.
I mean, they're essential for sure.
Listen, Sentimental Street is.
We've talked about that one on
I love that song.
On our Sonic Legacy show before.
I love it to death, man.
Yeah, it's a great song.
That's a great pick. What's Chris Nichols is saying? Oh, The Waterfront. We're going to bounce around a little bit. The Waterfront on Netflix. I haven't seen that, but I've heard it's really good. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
So you can agree with Chris Nichols on that. What's Kathy saying to me? Goodbye live has to be there. Yeah. I mean, Goodbye is so perfect.
4 a.m, Color Your Smile.
Oh yeah, High Road. That's a good one, Kathy. Oh, listen, Chris, man, Color of Your Smile. Man, so like they like never play it, but boy, that is a great song. That's a fave. I'm with you on that, Chris. Good call, buddy.
Hey, real quick, I want to tell you about a show. I was kind of hoping that we'd see Kevin pop on here tonight because I have a show that I just watched. I've been watching on Netflix. I've been looking for something comedy to watch that's got a lot of seasons. So I just watching one season and done. And I've been watching this Kim's Convenience. I don't know if anybody who's out there has watched that show or not. It's a Korean.
Watching that.
Oh, it's hilarious, dude. I love the show. The main guy on it is just really funny, but I wanted to throw that out there. I really thought that, to me, when I was watching, I was like, this is something Kevin would love. So hopefully he pops on. I can tell him he should be watching if he's not. But
I messaged Kev, so I don't know if he'll pop on or not. But I will say this. So I had topic ideas, and we'll throw these out there. Anybody that wants to chime in. Let's talk about what books you're currently reading or listening to.
Hold on real quick. Kathy's talking about Son of a Critch. I did start watching that also. I think I'm about maybe 6 episodes in on that one, but I switched back and forth between. It's pretty funny. It is like she said, like a Canadian Wonder Years, definitely.
Okay.
And I think the guy that it must be sort of based on the young kid's life, and I think he's the one that plays the dad in the show. It's pretty good. It's got some real funny moments. Like the kid's kind of a little
I don't know this
comedian, and it's pretty funny.
But I like this because I'm always looking for something to watch. I think you and I have talked about it before. Teresa, my better half, and we don't usually see eye to eye on what to watch, so that's why we end up watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay, because we both, oddly enough, enjoy watching Gordon call people donkeys and donuts and stuff like that.
Right.
But I was going to ask, just what book are we reading right now? What movies are we watching? What's current music anybody's listening to? Anything new? Anything old? I mentioned earlier, I'm really into this punk band out of like New Zealand called the Chats.
Come on, Smoko.
Yeah, I can't explain it except for the fact that that song Smoko, and I've posted the video. I'll post it again to people. It's almost like the Ramones to me. I don't love the Ramones. I'm not against them, but how do you not love like Blitzkrieg Bop, right? Hey, let's go. Not a punk guy, but man, I love that song when it comes on. And I'm that way with the Chats now. The Chats are a punk band. I mean, I got a couple of their albums now, and they have one album that has 14 tracks. Only 2 are over 3 minutes long. Everything just screams along at just wild tempos. What's we got here? Eruption. Listen, hey Chris Nichols, I'm a James Patterson fan, so I haven't got to that one yet. I just finished up.
You know, it's
So
funny.
what?
I don't think I've ever read a James Patterson book.
Oh, you should. Okay, hold on. Let me go to James Patterson talk for a second. First of all, his books are like they're like Dan Brown's. They got like 2-page chapters, 1-page chapter. They're just you're zipping along.
Yeah.
The thing I like about Patterson's books is they move. And you're constantly like, well, let me just do one more. Like, you know how you like to let me read one more page or one more
Yeah.
chapter. You just keep doing that until you're halfway through the book. And his books, they're not a lot of filler. He just tells you what moves the story along.
Yeah.
And these, I mean, he shits them out. I mean, puts out like 3 or 4 books a year. But yeah, Patterson. I can't think of the one I just finished up. I can check here right quick. I'll get back to Chris in just a second on that one.
I swear I saw something recently that said something about a Patterson and Michael Crichton thing.
Yeah.
You know anything about this?
I do not.
I mean, Crichton's been gone for quite a while now.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand if that was where he like picked up an idea that he had or finished something that he had started. I don't know anything about it. I'm totally ignorant of it, but I was curious about it because I've read just about every Michael Crichton novel.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm trying to get to where the heck's my books at?
Is that Eruption? Okay, he said that's Eruption. Okay. Well, then I definitely would be interested in checking that one out. Not that I wouldn't check out the others. I will. I get so genre specific for a while. I'll read just horror for a while, or I'll read just fantasy for a while, or just thriller. Like I switch around a lot.
So Chris Nichols, the Patterson books, I just finished 2 of them very quickly. 12 Months to Live and Hard to Kill. It's another series he's got started with a female lawyer named Jane Smith. And they're pretty good. The first one was really good. The second one was okay. But the first one I really enjoyed. And but I've read other Patterson books. And again, I say this, Gary, I would be remiss. I have a Patterson book upstairs that quotes a line from Butch Walker's favorite.
All right, I just had to hit that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I do have it. Let's jump in real quick. Kathy jumps in with she's on a huge John Waite kick. Kathy, I'm getting there. I'll be honest with you. Just got tickets for John Waite here in Nashville in October, and I'm actually really, really excited about it.
I think that'll be a great show.
So, you know, when you go back and dig into a catalog, right? Because we all knew John Waite through the 80s, but then you start playing his stuff and go into like the babies. Man, John Waite is a treasure. I'm really pumped to see the John Waite show. And I saw what is this? Kathy actually saw your video. That's what made me want to get tickets because I saw that you had posted you saw him. That's what it was. And I was like, I got to get tickets for this guy. So
I got to take notes, dude. We're getting all kinds of like suggestions and stuff here too. I need to write down. So because I'm always up for referrals for different things.
Let's see here.
So we got a Owen Wilson show called Stick. Chris Lyons mentioned.
Chris Lyons going to see John Waite next Friday. Man, that's awesome.
As You Wish. That yeah, you know, I saw that book and I was thinking about reading it and I never did.
So Kathy, did Carrie Ewells write that book?
By the way, Change. That is my favorite John Waite song.
Oh, yeah. So I had Teresa and I both for like 2 days. That song was just playing on a loop in our house.
And I love that song.
Talking.
I always wanted to do that song. I don't think we ever did.
And we used to do Back on My Feet Again by the Babies. But our friend, our co-host Alan Wiesenhahn, he sent me a clip for a song called "Isn't It Time" by the Babies.
I know that song. Yeah.
God, we're actually going to do some baby talk here coming up.
You were going to say something about something Kathy mentioned, and I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, I just asked her on the it says here the book "As You Wish" by Carrie Ewells from The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
But did he write it? Is what I was asking, or is he just like? Oh, she says yes, he did write it. Okay, I didn't know he was a writer. I just had I do audiobooks, by the way. So when I say read, I actually listen.
Is it a memoir? Is it a memoir or something, or is it? Okay, did a tour. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a great movie. Very quotable movie.
So Chris was saying his uncle was Frank Zappa's road manager, and one tour the Babies were the openers. He had a white shirt with a blood stain on the back of the shirt that said "Baby's got a gun." That's pretty cool. Yeah, Chris. If I remember, Chris, you can refresh me. Your family was in the touring, somewhere in the touring industry. I believe that's you and I talked one time about that. I believe he'll tell me here. I'm sure he'll chime in and tell me the story behind that. Chris is a pretty cool dude. We have to get Chris Lyon on sometime to talk music and whatnot. He's a big music guy, and I believe Chris Lyon is down in Texas. If he can tell me that too. What did I miss something here? Nothing.
I know. How do we get in?
Oh, Kathy says, watch the special on John Wade on Prime. What? I didn't know there was such a beast. I will definitely watch that. I'm a big, I love music. I love documentaries. And if you're talking music, you got to watch The Wrecking Crew. You got to get Hired Gun.
Yeah.
There's actually another great music documentary, if you haven't seen it, called It Starts With a Song. That's all about songwriters. And I think it's mostly about songwriters here in Nashville. But it talks about this guy starts to talk about how, I've written so many songs. I've had so many number ones and blah, blah, blah. And he walks on and the camera pans around to his face. He says, you don't even know who the fuck I am. And he's just some guy who's a songwriter. But
he gets to make a ton of money writing songs.
He just
anonymity for
drives a Porsche around and he doesn't do anything. What's Brent say? Carrie was a great reoccurring character on Psych. My buddy Brent,
he loves Psych.
He does, and I've never given Psych a fair shake. I've seen a couple episodes, and I think it's a really funny show. But like you gotta get in that headspace.
Dude, there's some shows that there's every element of it is something that you would like, but for some reason it just doesn't land.
Yeah, and so I think
that's where I was with Psych myself. I like we were just talking about Tara and I were just talking about this tonight. Supernatural, that's got like 18 seasons.
Yeah.
And I remember Kevin used to talk a lot about it, and I tried to watch it, and again, it's got all the elements of something that I would enjoy, and I just couldn't get into it for whatever reason. Psych's the same thing, but you were saying you wanted to talk about Brent and Psych.
Hang on, talk for a minute. I'm typing something to Kathy.
Oh, okay. So I got this thing, Andy, from Amazon. It's called a Sakura box. This is not a sponsor.
Man, by the way, the Amazon Prime, I've been trying to find things to spend money on. I hate
this.
This
is a gift box of different snacks and treats from different countries. This one's from Japan. And I decided I was going to have some snacks tonight from it. It's got a little booklet that comes with it to tell you what each thing is. What's interesting is they tell you how they're made too, which is.
And now you know.
Yeah, I just want to know what it is.
The rest of the story. Oh, if you've got a Walmart in your neighborhood, you're a lucky man.
Is it time for another sponsor?
No, hold on. So Chris Lyon, Gary, let me bring it back to Chris Lyon for a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
He says his family he could get more. They owned tour bus company in Nashville back in the 70s and 80s, along with David Hempfield's company. His uncle still drive a tour buses out of Nashville. His uncle Joe, he says, just got off the road with Shinedown. He says he lives 2 miles from NASA in Texas. Let me say something real quick too, Chris. I just worked the Shinedown concert. Well, not just, back in April. Shinedown show here in Nashville with the VIP event. It's one of my side gigs I do. I didn't know anything by Shinedown except for the hits you hear on the radio, and that's the extent of my Shinedown knowledge. But I had an all-access pass. I was hanging out with a good friend of ours, Fred Michael, which is another whole story. That guy's got stories. I watched from backstage and then side stage, and I gotta say this, man, Shinedown. If you are not familiar with these guys, absolutely an amazing band. And I don't know where I've been for the past 20 some odd years, missing this band. Shinedown is so good,
Yeah.
and their live show is unbelievable. And I mean, I was not to drop names, but I was backstage after the show talking with Fred and some of the tour guys. And Chris, your uncle may have been there. I may have talked to him for all I know. The guys are cool as all get out, just super cool. And I told him, I said, you guys have you earned a fan tonight just by watching your show. You've earned me as a fan. And they have a new song out called 365. If you have not heard this song, and maybe we'll post it later so you can. This is a great song. Brent, if you're listening or still watching, the song 365 is a little bit like Lit's song Time. I think it's called Time. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. But it's a song about the passage of time and how we are time's moving away from us, and it's getting away from us, and we need to take and appreciate what we have now. So Shinedown 365. Chris, thanks for mentioning that, man. That was awesome. Brent says the song was Tears are. I don't know I know what Brent's having a conversation with somebody. I don't know what it is here. Well, I don't know what he's responding to. That's the problem with these streams. Things move along. You don't know what's going on. Hey, real quick, Kathy, you mentioned Linda saw John Waite with Alison Krauss. I got a funny, interesting Alison Krauss story. Living in Nashville, it's fun. I love Nashville. We went to a breakfast spot here in Nashville, and just to get breakfast one day, my wife and her mom, and we went out, and we go in, and we're walking past this table, and Teresa turns to me, she goes, "Did you see who that was at that table?" And I was like, I didn't pay attention to anybody. And it was Alison Krauss sitting there just eating breakfast with, I guess, her kids. Like if I had to, I don't know what her family situation is, but Alison Krauss is sitting there. And then while I'm facing her, so you sit in a booth, I'm facing I'm looking straight at Alison Krauss. Vince Gill slides in next to her, and they just had a little quick chat about, I guess, knowing each other in the music industry. And then Vince wanders off to the bar and eats his pancakes. There you go. Did you guys catch that name dropping I was doing there?
I know, no kidding.
Snitchity snooch, baby. Just one of the joys of living in the Music City, USA. Yeah, Brent, fast, not time. Thank you, Brent. Fast. Again, if you don't know Lit, man, you should. Brent will pound that drum for them, but they have a song called Fast that is unbelievable. They have an album called Tastes Like Gold. Came out, what was that, 2 years ago? Ish.
Sounds about right.
One of the best albums I've heard in probably the last decade.
Yeah, it's a great album.
Lit, Tastes Like Gold. If you have not checked it out, please go check out Lit.
Hey, Brent, when you're talking to those guys next time, tell them they should be on Sonic Legacy.
Yeah, Brent. Help us out, bro. Help a brother out.
Yeah.
Chris Lyons chiming in again. His uncle Poncho lives in Nashville. He was with Zappa for years. Babysat DeWeasel when he was a kid. He was on SNL when Zappa guest hosted. He has a picture of him with John Belushi. Wow. Chris, see if your uncle wants to come on a podcast.
Yeah.
Because I want to chat to him. Brent said Lit's album came out 3 years ago. Thank you. I thought it was 2022. I was doing my... Yeah, look, I went to Amelia High School. The school doesn't even exist anymore. That's how educated I am. Public school education. So anyway... Kathy says, you got to watch the John Waite video. He talks about wanting to do a duet with someone for Missing You, and he talks about how he runs into Alison Krauss in Nashville. Does John Waite live here? I mean, I don't have enough restraining orders on me. I could find John Waite.
You got to collect them all.
It's like collector cards. Get all your...
You should check Lit out. Very good band.
Oh, Kathy, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, Kathy, you've got good musical taste. You're a Night Ranger girl. I'm telling you, and talk to Brent. Brent will give you everything you need to know about Lit song-wise and where to start. I would always say start with Tastes Like Gold because it's the one I know the best. But he would probably tell you to go a little deeper. But anyway, that's what I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. Chris Nichols, you're saying living in Durham, North Carolina, you met Sal Amato. Why do I know Sal Amato? What is that? Is that?
I don't know, but it's super familiar to me too.
I gotta look it up while
Somebody's gonna Google.
I'm doing it right now. Gary, carry the conversation for just a minute.
Oh man, I got nothing. I was gonna bring up some crazy story stuff like you were doing, but I think we're in a good section right now. There's a I don't know if you know or care about
wait.
Andy.
Hold.
Okay, we got it.
All right, so Chris, I believe, are you talking about the actor who played Sal Amato and Eddie and the Cruisers? Please tell me that's what you're talking about, because that makes me just want to reach you and virtually hug you for bringing up Eddie and the Cruisers to me. But that would be Matthew Lawrence, who played Sal. See, when you said that, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, Chris, that's right. Okay, cool. All right, I'm not losing my mind. There's someone else really named Sal Amato. That's what threw me off when you did that. I was like, wait a minute. Sal Amato, Gary, Sal Amato is his name. That was the bass player in the Cruisers. You know, when he gets the whole scene where he's like, you want something great. We're not great. We're just some guys from Jersey. I'm making my fingers bleed planning to play the stuff. You're getting a rock opera. They went on the dark side. And then Eddie, of course, says, if we can't be great, it won't be nothing at all. And he gets his car and he drives off the bridge. Or does he? I was acting. All right, Gary, you were doing a sponsor or something.
I can. We do have one more sponsor of the night that we should probably get to.
Red Rob.
Our last sponsor, and we want to thank all these sponsors, really, honestly, for supporting us. Here's our last sponsor. Is your chicken underdressed for dinner? Introducing Chicken Formalwear, bespoke apparel for the discerning bird. From velvet vest to tiny patent leather shoes, we bring elegance back to the barnyard. Because nothing says farm to table like a rooster in a three-piece suit. Chicken Formalwear. Peck, strut, serve, looks. Thanks, Chicken Formalwear. We appreciate support.
For the discerning. I like that little element. All right, let's catch up here. So we got another Chris Lyons saying again that John Waite doc is great. All right, I'm in. I might watch it tonight.
Is that a couple years old? I feel like I watched that, unless I'm just crazy. But I feel like I've seen it.
Kathy chimes in with haven't you ever heard of Closing the Gut? No, that's something else. That's Panic at the Disco. Kathy chimes in with he was in New York talking about John Waite during COVID, but he's in Nashville a lot. And then she follows up with, I'm not a stalker. Sure, you're not, Kathy.
Are you able to see all of them because they're on your feed?
Yeah, well, I've got my.
Oh, okay. That's
why I keep looking to my side here.
Okay.
Jeremy Kingsley, hey, buddy. He chimes in. Have you seen the Bang Tango doc? I have not. I didn't know there was such a one. Tell me where it's at, Jeremy.
Me neither.
He said it's called Attack of Life, Bang Tango. Okay. I don't know where I can tell me where I can watch it, Jeremy. You know me. I'll watch in between watching MASH every single day and Eddie and the Cruisers on repeat. I will find time to watch John Waite and now Bang Tango. You know, Bang Tango is a band I don't know a lot about, Gary.
I don't remember them very much.
To
be honest.
God, where's
I remember the name. I don't remember the songs.
Jeremy says it's on YouTube. Okay, that's cool. Brent will chime in and tell me why I would know Bang Tango, because Brent has my memories better than I do, which is what's awesome about him.
Hey, I was going to mention we both just saw Spinal Tap again in the theaters last weekend.
We did. Listen, man, did you find it hard to not like say the lines along?
Yes. I wanted to say everything.
Dude, why do we do that? It's just, I mean, now the funny thing is I'm with Teresa and she's laughing ahead of time because she knows what's coming. We literally just watched this movie like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because when I told her we're going to see it again, she goes, why are we going to see it again? I said, because it's the 41st anniversary.
Well, plus you can say that we can now say we officially have seen Spinal Tap in the theater.
Yeah.
Because when it came around the first time, I didn't see it in the theater.
Did you like the sneak peek at the end?
I did.
For those who haven't seen it, they give you a very quick glimpse into the Spinal Tap 2 movie, which
Yeah.
comes out, what, September 12th? Is that what they said?
That might be right. I don't recall. I do think it's in
What
September.
do they say? It's like the beginning of the end or something like that, or the end of the beginnings or something. Let's see. Hang on. Brent chimes in with Bang Tango had a guitar player named Kyle. Oh, it's kind of on brand.
And it's a stage name.
It'd be awesome if it was his real name. That would be awesome.
He picked it. I would like to be named as Kyle.
And let's see. Let me get back a minute here. Derek. Chris Lyons says next Friday concert he's going to see Rick Springfield, John Waite, Paul Young, and the Wang Chung. Yeah, that's like that 80s tour that's going on that I think John Cafferty did some shows with that. So if you want to, he was doing a little bit of the Eddie and the Cruiser stuff. I just out of bringing it up, I'm not saying we should all be Eddie and the Cruisers fans, but you should. And what else we got? Brent says, "Someone Like You" was their hit. If they had,
I remember that song now.
I don't remember the song
from the name, yeah, and I did not like it. Yeah.
Okay, Chris Lyons telling us, check out these John Waite songs, Bluebird Cafe, which is about the Bluebird Cafe down here in Nashville, which that's pretty cool. One of my favorite places to go. Downtown, which is a sad song about him feeling like a one-hit wonder, which I get that, but he wasn't a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Then Midnight Rendezvous. I mean, I'm sure that's how he felt.
Yeah.
God, I don't know, man.
A lot of great tunes.
Bang Tango is from Austin, Texas, he believes. Chris Lyons says that. Okay, could be. I know, look, they were part of that 80s scene, Bang Tango, all these like Danger, and Dangerous Toys, and all that stuff. I just, we joke about this a lot because I had pretty much still do a real narrow scope of music. Gary was always trying to help me broaden my horizons. Brent was always.
Which, by the way, I couldn't at the time. I couldn't broaden it very much because I had a pretty narrow view myself.
But I'll say this: at this age now, at my age, and because we're so much into the music podcasting, that I'm really opening up and I'm trying everything, man. I'm going and getting stuff, and hey, Gary,
revisit the Bang Tango and see if it's any good now.
We got our friend Tracy McAndrews joined us. So hey, Tracy.
Oh,
Tracy.
Hey.
Tracy is the organizer, the powers of be behind the Rockin' Pod, which is the great podcast expo that happens at her and Chris Sinzak. I mean, but Tracy's the one who this year spearheaded this thing, and
and Tracy, we're super slow, but we are actually putting out Rockin' Pod content now. Finally,
yeah, we're finally getting our interviews out.
We're a little slow, but that was a great event. She did a great job.
Yeah, if you're ever in the area, you got to when they do the Rockin' Pod, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's loads of podcasters, and they work their butts off bringing in great guests. Which, by the way, Gary, I know you won't be able to make it, but you remember they did that Punchlines and Backlines comedy show that John Bon Jovi's bar that we went to. You were gone by then. It was a Sunday night and you'd left.
Right.
So they're bringing that back. Courtney Crone and Don Jameson. They're coming back and doing that show again. And Tracy, if you're still watching, you could chime in and tell us exactly when. I don't remember when that actually is, but it's coming. But I'm not gonna be. I'll be in California. I'll be on vacation when it's here. But yeah, that was a good time. I just got to say,
I didn't get to see that, but
that's stuff. Not to get completely off topic, not because no one knows what I'll be talking about. But that's where Hal Sparks was hanging out with me and Teresa. Like we were talking to him, just like hey, how you doing? And then he just
don't mind him, folks. He loves to drop names.
Yeah, hey, you hear that one? That's a. That's a name. That's a name drop. How fun was he though, man? He came in and he was hanging out, just talking to us. I'm like, you don't have to hang around us. He's like, no, man, it's fun. He started telling stories, and I was laughing, man. But anyway, Rockin' Pod, What's Brent doing here? Brent's bringing us. So Kathy says those are great John Waite songs. Other John Waite songs that are awesome. Saturday Night, and I love If You Ever Get Lonely, written by John and Kyle Cook. Ooh, Kyle Cook of Matchbox 20. Bumped into him at a Butch Walker show. What? I did. And he was also backstage at the Shinedown show, Gary. I don't know if you knew who Kyle Cook is. He's great though. He sings one of my favorite Matchbox 20 songs.
We'll be seeing. What is that show? We're going to.
Are you going to Matchbox 20?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good. Someone says he does a cover of Zeppelin. A whole lot of love at his show. I guess you're talking about John Waite, Chris. Brent says it's time you finally start listening to Lord Tracy. So freaking fun and good. Lord Tracy. Gary, were you ever into Lord Tracy? Or Tracy Lords? I mean, whatever. Either one.
I don't think either one.
There you go.
I mean, probably closer to Tracy Lords, but Lord Tracy, no.
That's the safe answer.
If I had to pick one of the two.
Kathy's asking me, where's John Waite playing in Nashville? Is he headlining? Yes, he is headlining. He's playing in Franklin at the Franklin Theater. It's an old, I think it was used to be an old movie theater. Now it's a theater where they do performances. So yeah, I think we got like 5th row seats for that show. It's weird because this venue has tables, like high top tables in the front, and then it starts the rows. And I could have got the seats in the front, but Teresa's like, I don't want to sit up front. So I bought us a couple rows back. But yeah, that's not till October, Kathy, but I'll definitely be posting some videos and talking about that.
Look at Chris Lyons' comment. Read that one.
Chris Lyon, I knew that. That's crazy that Waite did not like Open Arms.
Go ahead and tell everybody. So,
yeah, Chris Lyon chimed in with remember when Jonathan Cain started off in the group The Babies? He was their keyboard player, and he took a song that John Waite he'd written, and Waite hated it, didn't really care for it, so he quit. When he quits The Babies and joins Journey, he brings this song to Steve Perry, and it's a song called Open Arms. Can you imagine, like, what did John Waite not hear in that song? And maybe it didn't have lyrics. Maybe it was just the melody,
Yeah.
but still.
Hey, was Jonathan Cain in Bad English?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So that Bad English, I believe, was Cain, Waite, Neil Schon, and a drummer.
And bass player.
It was the drummer from HSAS. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Chris Nichols brought. Oh yeah, the final Ozzy show. Chris Nichols brings that up. Did you see that, Gary?
No.
Anybody, Brent? Anybody see that?
I saw a couple of clips, but not.
Oh, Dean Castronova. Kathy Broughton, the drummer. There we go. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, the Ozzy.
Wasn't he in Journey too at one point?
He was, and he's a great.
Like,
he's a great singer too, by the way.
He sounds a little like.
Yeah, he could have replaced Perry, I think.
Yeah,
and he also is in that band on Revolution Saints over in off of Frontier.
A lot of cross pollination going on.
It's very incestual.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about the Ozzy stuff, Gary. Did you see any of the videos?
I didn't see a whole lot. I did see some of it.
Well, if you haven't seen the Jack Black doing Mr. Crowley,
I have not seen that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Jack Black. I saw that Sammy Hagar. He did an Ozzy song, and he caught a lot of shit for it. People said it wasn't that good. I don't know. I like Sammy. I'm a Sammy apologist, so Sammy can't really do bad in my eyes.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Because I didn't get to see it or anything. They just didn't think he. I mean, he's 70-something years old, right?
Well, I think the difference is Ozzy. So Ozzy and Black Sabbath, they're the kind of that dirgy kind of metal, and Sammy is just very Sammy. So he took I forget what song did anybody chime in. What song did Hagar sing?
Was it I did see part of that one. Was it Flying
Shot in the
High
dark.
Again, or
Was it Shot in the Dark or something? Or
I was thinking Flying High Again.
oh, that was it. Flying High Again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it sounded like.
I only
Sammy.
heard a small snippet of it, so I didn't get enough of it to know whether he just sounded bad or something.
I don't know. I mean, look at Sammy. Chris Lyon is chiming in and saying Van Hagar sucks. Chris, we're gonna disagree on that one, buddy. I'm a Sammy fan, buddy. So, I don't know. I give me the 5150 album all day. That's a great album. Yeah, Kathy, Fly High Again. Yeah, Nuno. Yeah, Jeremy comes in. Nuno was the star, I think, of that concert. Minus Ozzy, Nuno was so good.
I didn't get to see any of that. I wish I would have, but
He's in a lot of. You'll see the videos. He's in a lot of the songs. So they have these super groups that come on in between acts. Like they'd have Metallica come out, then they'd have a super group, and the super group might do 2 to 3 songs. I don't remember all of it, but it was like him. It was like Zach Wilde, and man, it was. I don't know. But look, I love Nuno. I don't know that Nuno can do anything that I would dislike.
Yeah.
You know? But that's me. Yeah, see, what do we got here? Yeah, Kathy, I'm with you. I love Sammy too. I know people don't like Sammy, but yeah, look, he's so positive. The guy's living the best life possible, you know.
I'm looking at Chris Lyon's comment about Ozzy retiring the right way. Yeah. I agree. Other bands should take note.
Yeah, Chris Lyon, I don't disagree with you, man. And that's coming from a Kiss fan. I don't even know what to say about Kiss anymore. I love Kiss, but man, they made it. They kind of went out with people didn't take them serious, and they should have had more fanfare on the way out. I think Ozzy doing it the way he's doing it is pretty. It's respectful, you know. He's going out, and people are going to remember this, and people will remember Kiss. I'm not saying they won't, but you know.
Linda knows Kenny Aronoff.
Oh, I remember you guys telling me that, Kathy. I gotta talk to you. Please, I beg Linda to see if she can get Kenny to come on and talk to us about something. I'm as a drummer, I'm a huge fan of Kenny Aronoff. I want to talk to him not about John Mellencamp, about John Bon Jovi.
Yeah, I did hear you say that.
What's Chris Lyon saying? I wish Van Halen would have hired Billy Squier instead of Sammy. Boy, that would have been an interesting sound.
That would have been interesting. Would that be the Van Squire?
Well, hey, Chris, was that ever really an option? Or was that just something you're wishing for? Because I know at one time they were looking at a female singer, weren't they? Was it Patti Smythe, I think, was who they were talking to, which that doesn't make any sense to me. You know, goodbye to you. Goodbye.
How weird is it that the Gary Sharon thing just didn't work out?
You know, I've still never heard that album.
I listened to it when it first came out, and I couldn't tell you anything about how it sounds now, but I remember back then I was like, doesn't do anything for me. But
I mean, look, I love Extreme. I love Gary Sharon.
That's the thing. I was a fan. You know,
it didn't make sense to me at all. And I don't know why when Sammy came aboard, it did make sense. I thought that's a good idea. Sharon, I was like, that's a bad idea. Like it just didn't. And that's not a knock on Sharon. I just didn't see it at all. But again, I'm not a record guy. I'm not a coked up A&R guy. I love it. I hate it. I can't live without it.
I can't hit the secret word when most people might be like, what the hell, dude?
This is cooked, man. Jeremy's asking, we see how Jakey Lee was late. I did. And I don't know if that was intentional. Some people were saying that was kind of a dick move by Jake. Gary. So they come out the first super group. The whole band walks out, they're ready to play, and then they can't start because Jakey Lee's not there. So the whole stars, you get the whole statement chanting, Jake, Jake, Jake. And I'm like, oh, then Jake comes strolling out. And people thought it was kind of a little dick move to steal a little bit of the spotlight for a minute. Mm. I don't want to think that, but it's hard not to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Chris says that was a rumor.
I don't understand the whole back end of that business that went on with Ozzy and the different musicians and stuff that played for him, and Sharon's involvement and all that. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff there that we just don't know.
Yeah. So what little I've heard about that, Jake's told this story a few times, that the reason he left Ozzy because they wouldn't give him songwriting credits
Yeah.
on songs he wrote. He's like, I wrote that song.
Yeah.
And I've always heard that that's kind of Sharon's. It's kind of like, when you want to be with Ozzy, you're going to do it our way, which is why people, do
Hey,
that.
Kevin's on.
Yeah, I don't know about Jake and Sharon having a probably though. I mean, I think that was with anybody who played with Ozzy. You take the shot at it because you want the shot, but I don't know. Chris Lyons asked about the Motley Crue asking for more money.
I did hear about that.
Is that confirmed? It wasn't Motley Crue, because I also heard it was Iron Maiden.
I heard that it was Motley Crue, but I don't know for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, was anybody paid for that at all, or were they just like?
I don't think so.
Did they
the idea was that the whole thing was
charity, right?
Yeah,
I mean, they probably paid your way over and room and board, but they didn't pay you for your time, I don't think.
I have no idea.
If it's true, yeah, Chris says that's confirmed. Yeah, I mean, that's a dick move. I mean, but it's Motley Crue. What do you expect? I mean, again, you talked about earlier, before we talked about bands walking away. Cruise is just as much a joke as Kiss, because they did that whole stupid thing, signing a contract. We will never play again. We're never going to reunite. I mean, come on. You looked worse than Kiss, in my opinion. And Kiss has looked pretty bad with their farewell shows, farewell tours, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, if Crew did that and you're saying that's true, yeah, that's a dick move. I don't care, man.
I have to do a quick aside real quick, because now that we know Kevin is on.
Oh yeah, he's got a question for you.
Yeah, I was wanting to ask this earlier, Kevin, and I didn't see you on here, so I'm glad you showed up. Do you watch the show Kim's Convenience? Let me know in the comments. Because to me, I think it's a show that if you aren't watching, you would like, but I feel like it's a show that you probably already watch. What else we got going on?
Let's see. Jeremy chimed in with he's glad that Jake, after he gets shot. Man, that was messed up. Jake Lee getting shot.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that, Jeremy. And I think Jake's a fantastic player. Kevin chimed in with Jake is a great player. He is. I was a fan of the Jake Lee era of Ozzy.
Yeah.
I drifted away from Ozzy, oddly enough, during the Zakk Wylde era, which is weird because Zakk is a phenomenal player. I just moved away from Ozzy.
I kind of did too. I've always felt like every album of I quit listening to it after that, but every album that I'd get, I'd be like, one or two songs were really good, and the rest of them were kind of like, well, they're okay at the time, but then after a while, they just didn't play back well. After 2 or 3 listens, it's just kind of like, eh.
I'll tell you what a cool side note from the Ozzy show. I mentioned my daughter a lot, Alex. She texts me out of nowhere. Now, my daughter's gonna be 20 here in 2 weeks. Alex is a big. She likes bands like the Suicide Boys and stuff like that, rap and whatever. Now she grew up on our music, Gary, but she's her own person now. Like your kids probably have their own music that they like. My daughter sends me the link to the Jack Black, Mr. Crowley. She goes, Dad, have you seen this? And I was like, I have. And she's like, you remind me of Jack Black. I was like, oh, I'll take that as a compliment. I mean, he's a little fatter than me, but I'll take that. But it led to a nice, probably 20-minute conversation back and forth with my daughter, text messaging about Ozzy and how she said, because I said, it's sad to see all of my musical heroes are starting to fade.
Yeah.
We're seeing the end of Kiss and Ozzy and these Aerosmiths probably done for the most part. And we're seeing that fade away. And she said, it's sad too. She was, because I'll never get to see these bands, because she tries to get into our music. So the cool thing is I said to her, I said, listen, any show you want to go to, you holler at me. And if I can get us there, I'll get us there. So you see a band coming that you want to see, that's the old school. So I don't know. That's cool to me.
Yeah, that is cool.
Anyway, what's going on in the comments? Chris, Brent says it was Soundgarden. and nobody got paid. It could have been Soundgarden because Chris Cornell is dead. So I don't know about that, Brent.
Andy says there is no Soundgarden without Chris Cornell.
I don't think there is. I mean, listen, as with this week's news, Matt Cameron left Pearl Jam after 27 years, which is insane. They were saying that he's going to get back together for a reunion tour with Soundgarden, which I was like, Chris Cornell's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of tour you could have. Now, Fred Michael, a friend of mine who's in the touring industry, he said that rumor is that might get Richie. Oh, no, he didn't say rumor. I said, who could replace Cornell? And he said Richie Kotzen could pull off Cornell's vocals. I don't know if I'd go to see that, but I'd be interested to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't believe Matt Cameron leaves Pearl Jam to go back to Soundgarden because they always could have worked around it. Back when they had Matt Cameron first joined Pearl Jam, and I know this is riveting for Gary. But when Cameron joined Pearl Jam, he was still in Soundgarden. And all they do is they worked around each other's tours. So if Soundgarden released an album and did a tour, Pearl Jam just didn't do anything. And then when Soundgarden was done, then Pearl Jam would go record an album and then he would go tour. So I don't think it's that. Shut up, Kevin.
Real quick, I have to acknowledge Kathy talking about Steve Lukather and Toto.
Oh, yeah.
Which, yes, I have the 40 Trips Around the Sun album. It's awesome. I became a huge Toto fan over the past, probably been 10 years now. It's hard to keep track of time anymore. But, yeah, Toto is awesome.
Wait, hold the line there, Gary. While I enjoy some Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Yeah, I had a Japanese snack a little bit ago called Cheezac.
How was it?
It's not bad. Like a little cheese cracker kind of thing.
A little marshmallow.
Yeah.
Little marshmallow.
Yeah.
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 I'm eating marshmallows.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kev still remembers when I discovered Toto. But yeah, exactly. Like,
Gary?
hey, this shit's actually really good. Yeah, Steve Lukather is the man.
Gary could listen to Toto till he wants to quit.
If only I could play Dig Dug till I want to.
That's timely. Listen,
The
heck was I gonna say?
There's a lot going on now.
Never see Lily Cornell, Chris's daughter, do the Alice in Chains cover "Black Gives Way to Blue" with Chris DeGarmo. I think I have seen that.
I have not.
Because I was doing a deep search for Chris DeGarmo.
Yeah, I didn't know he actually still put some music out.
Man,
which I'm curious to hear because I didn't know.
If there's a reunion that I would pay a lot of money to see, it would be Queensryche. I would pay if you could get DeGarmo and Tate back with the guys and Rockenfield back. I do not think that'll ever happen.
Yeah, likely not. But
if I remember correctly, Tate pulled a knife on his fellow band members at Rocklahoma. And I think that's how Queensryche ended, that version of Queensryche. But DeGarmo was gone before then. He wanted to go fly planes, and he did. So good on Chris. But boy, I'd do about anything to go back and see that Empire tour again.
I'll just comment. Brent is talking about Joseph Williams, the current Toto singer, being the son of Star Wars John Williams. It is a little known fact. I did know it, but it is a little known fact. Probably one of my least favorite singers for Toto, though.
Hey, speaking of Steve Lukather, how many songs did he sing lead on any songs?
Oh yeah,
I know he opens like Rosanna, but I mean, does he do? Is there a lot of shared vocals?
Yeah, he sings a lot. There's actually a few albums where he is the singer. So
that's wild stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to just acknowledge Chit real quick.
Can you share it, Gary? Can you?
I don't think we should.
Okay.
We could probably get dinged for that or something.
Okay.
If you are not familiar with Jay Renshaw, look him up. He does this little skit for character called Chit, which is just hilarious if you haven't seen it.
Chris Lyon mentioned Jeff Tate just played a small club down the street. Chris, if you didn't go see Tate, I don't know if you're a Queensryche fan. Tate still sounds really good. I'm not saying he's as good as he was in his heyday, but man, he puts on a great show. He's a little flair for the dramatic. He's always like, little operatic, but man, I'm going to see him again in September because he says he's doing this is the final time he'll do Mindcrime in its entirety. And again, another CD that Gary got me into, a CD that changed a lot for me. Queensryche's Operation Mindcrime, one of the greatest pieces of music I've ever had the joy of listening to. So if you get a chance to go see Tate or even Queensryche with Todd Latour is actually really good. I just saw them about a year ago down here, and I was surprised how good Latour sounds, Gary. I don't know if you ever watched any of his videos of him singing.
I've heard some of the newer material with him on it.
You get a chance, pull up "Take Hold of the Flame," that opening line, that song, that note he hits.
Well, the newer stuff that I've heard, because I tried to go down and listen in the rabbit hole of listening. Have I missed out on any Queensryche? Tried to check it out. Nothing really jumped out, but there was some things that didn't sound too bad. I just need to listen to him a little more. But I was noting that, man, that guy, I mean, he sounds a lot like Tate anyway. He's definitely got the range.
Do you know what's crazy about him is he's an amazing drummer. He did all the drumming on the albums after Rockenfield left the band.
Oh, really?
So all the crazy drum work, like, that's amazing. Yeah, that's the singer. I don't know which one he was his primary instrument.
Kevin's talking about Toto. I have tickets to Toto at Riverbend, Kev, just for the record.
Kevin has Dennis Atlas. I don't know what that means.
I think maybe he's talking about the keyboard player.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got tickets to see Toto and Matchbox 20 this year. That's the extent of our concert going.
Super. Jeremy chimes in with, there are some singers that just need to stop, i.e. Don Dokken. Jeremy, you are absolutely correct. You should win a prize for that. Don is in bad shape, to be honest. I think his days are probably.
Well, he had some health issues too.
Yes, touring. I know he wants to do another album with Lynch and Pilsen. I don't know that that'll happen unless you guys, somebody may know something. Chris Lyon may be hip on that. I don't know.
Freaking.
Let's see. Kathy Kirkman Lane. The only concert I have on the books right now is Sean Cassidy in Brown County, November. Linda really wanted to go with. I was in charge of tickets and got front row. Nice, Sean Cassidy. I
did something that totally screwed up my.
I don't know, Kathy. Oh, is that the Do-Run run? Is that Sean Cassidy, Chris? Okay. I don't know. I remember Sean Cassidy from.
Isn't he Hardy Boy?
Was him in like Parker Stevenson? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. What?
That came out of nowhere.
Man, that was quick, wasn't it? Wow. I should pause a little bit before I jump into something like that. Kevin says he sings the Bobby Kimball part. So what happened to Toto's singers? Like, what happened to I don't know the Toto story. Kimball leave? He's mad?
I'm not sure. I don't want to speculate because I don't really know enough. I didn't follow any of the details. I thought that was a drug issue, but I could be
wrong. Kev's asking where everybody else is. Kevin, they're on Facebook. So if you, I don't think Kevin's on Facebook, but if you was,
Kevin's on YouTube.
Yeah. So he's asking where everybody's at. You could get him on the face web there. Gary, what's to say? If it says show comments on stage, what happens if I do that?
I think it'll put it on the stream.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. If it does, then that would not be good.
No, I can turn it off.
I don't care. I don't know. Oh, I put the book away. I wanted to see what treat I'm ready to have.
Ah.
A late night snacking. Yeah.
Let's see. Kathy says, so yes, the Hardy Boys. It was Sean Cassidy and Parker Stevenson. How about that little bit of trivia? Kathy, Google me right. What's he say? I saw them at JD Legends a few years ago with Trickster and Firehouse. Dokken was the last to play, and I left after the first song, and Don was cursing the sound guy and blaming him for sounding so bad. Yeah, Don, it ain't the sound guy's problem, buddy. I mean, look, I
Only so
love
much magic you can do.
I love Dokken. Man, that was one of our bands in the '80s. Gary and I we were huge Dokken guys. I actually sang. I'm air quoting the word sang. Kevin is my witness. I sang Dokken Alone Again in front of my school at a talent show. For the record, that's why I'm a drummer, because I can't sing. But I did it. I love me some Dokken. Love me some George Lynch.
I will have to read Steve Lukather's book, Kathy.
Man,
I don't read a lot of biographies or memoirs and stuff very often. But.
And we're going to do a series, a show where we talk about the freaking legend Lukather, the legacy of Lukather. I mean, this guy, and you guys will know way better than me, he's got to be on more albums, more Grammy-nominated albums than anybody, right? I mean, who else would have more? He was such a session player.
Yeah.
Kevin says he's really full of himself. Yeah, I could see that. You know, I mean, you're told you're great by everybody. You kind of start believing it after a while. You know, like Eddie Trunk. You know, he did everything. He invented everything. He got everybody together.
Whoa! So, did he not?
He got us together. Yeah, Eddie Trunk was walking us through Eastgate Mall, and he said, "You guys should get to know each other. Get to know me." Chris says, wait. Well, let's back up. Brent says the show I love called Invasion was created by Sean Cassidy. Fantastic show on ABC. I do not know this show, Brent. Invasion. Kevin, Gary, chime in.
Invasion.
Kevin says the book is a constant reminder of how great he is. But he is great, right, Kev? You tell us.
Not familiar with Invasion.
Sean Cassidy, Chris says, is cousins with David Cassidy. Yeah, I thought they were brothers, so maybe, yeah, they have to be related, right? Something. Chris Line, tooth and nail. Yeah, Chris, listen, man, we can talk about Dokken a lot. Early Dokken. Love me some Dokken.
We can talk about Big Dokken until we want to quit. Sorry,
we definitely could talk about until we want to quit. That's for sure. Sean Cassidy's a TV producer, says Kathy. If you look at the back of Luke's book, it's insane how many people he's put. Okay, so in the back it must tell. Okay, that's cool to know, Kathy.
Yeah.
When Gary gets the book, he'll bring that up. Like I said, I'm an audiobook guy, so I don't get the credits. I don't get the last few pages.
Even Kevin says he loves Dokken. Oh, until he stole my friend's girlfriend.
Oh, Kevin. He didn't really steal her, let's put it that way. But it was very interesting to see an old girlfriend arm in arm with Don Dokken. Let's just leave it at that.
Speaking of that, I'm sure I've told you the story about the blind date kind of that I was set up with.
Tomato.
back in the day, way back in the day.
No.
A friend of mine was dating this one girl, had a friend they wanted me to meet. So I went over and met her one night. And I couldn't get past the fact that to me, she looked like Don Dokken. And so I couldn't do it. I just couldn't.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love Dokken, I do not want to kiss him. Not at least twice. I don't want to kiss him twice. I don't want to do it again.
That was tough, man.
That's,
couldn't do it.
Chris Lyon says maybe the Wrecking Crew would have more than Luke. Yeah, that might be true, maybe. Chris.
Yeah.
Because, again, if you haven't seen that Wrecking Crew documentary, you will be blown away by how much music these people played on. I mean, the one is almost all the Beach Boys stuff was not played by the Beach Boys; it's played by the Wrecking Crew.
Nickel, Brent. I guess Brent must know the story.
Spit Nickel.
It was Spit Nickel. That was the That was the person that introduced me. Yeah, it was him. He dated this girl who was friends with.
See, Brent's got
I'm
your
not
memories
like-
too.
Thanks, Brent. That's
It's
great.
a little weird, isn't it?
And the thing that's sad is that it probably would have taken me forever to remember the name Spitnickel because that's clearly not his real name, but that's hilarious. Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, Spitnickel is the reason that we even know each other, Andy, technically. Because it was Brent and Spitnickel that met, and Spitnickel is not his name. But the name Spitnickel is so funny.
I'm gonna try to compose myself, man. Brent. That's a great pull, buddy. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That moment of jocularity, as Father Mulcahy would say. Jocularity. Wow. Holy crap.
Oh gosh.
Kevin's chiming in. Pretty much every hit you love from the 60s was played by the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, Kev, I'm sure you've seen it. It is insane when you see their list of credits. You're like, and the same goes with the Swampers down in Muscle Shoals. If you haven't seen that doc too, the Muscle Shoals doc is really mind blowing when you see this group of teenage white boys played all these R&B songs, man.
I'm still laughing about Spitnickel.
Yeah, Spitnickel's great.
Yes, that is what we called him. Hey, look at Chris's George Carlin.
Let's just say here, have you ever heard George Carlin stand up in which he dog walks dogging? He apparently went to a concert of theirs and wasn't impressed. I can see that. I mean, speaking of which, Carlin, boy, that's a great pull. George Carlin, man, Brent and I have some great Carlin laughs between the two of us. Brent and I used to watch George Carlin, especially Yogurt. What do you say, Brent? I don't eat anything with a Y and a G in it. It's just a George Carlin thing that made me laugh out.
Right. Gravy?
He doesn't eat anything with a Y and a G, according to Carlin.
I mean, I can understand yogurt, but gravy.
I do like some yogurt. I'm not going to lie.
Unless it's gravy that Tara made the other night.
Oh,
Sorry, Tara.
Hopefully she's not watching.
She's not. She's in bed.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you're doing your little pod cart thing again, Gary? Good for you. When's it gonna start bringing in some money?"
Right. Yeah.
You're like, I have no idea.
I just see the stuff you buy to do it, and yet,
Dude, I was doing some Amazon Prime shopping. Like, I kept typing like podcast equipment. I'm like, what do I need? I don't need anything else.
yeah.
I need more microphones. Whatever. I need a Mr. Microphone. Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
That's funny.
That's good stuff. Wow. I don't know what else we got going on, Gary. How's your week been, buddy? Work been busy?
Yeah, I was trying to launch a website this week. I didn't get it done. I really need to make some money,
Yeah.
So I got this big site I'm working on, trying to finish up. I'm trying to remember. I had some stuff. Did you know? I don't know if you followed this, but did you watch the Sandman first season?
No.
I didn't remember how much of a fan of Sandman you actually were.
The comic books, yes.
I remember that you had, like, you're the one that got the first comic. You got the comics first because I think I bought Hellblazer the same time you bought Sandman.
Yeah, and then you're like, I like Sandman too. I guess I'll go buy those.
Yeah. But we're rewatching the first season because the second season came out, and man, they did such a great job with the show. The show's really good. So I thought I'd mention that there's a second season. That if you haven't seen it, I haven't got to watch it yet because we're still working our way through.
Have you read Brent's comment?
No.
I'm not going to read it aloud.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. And that's what gets you knocked off online. Okay.
Anyway, for
Anything,
those that don't know, Gary is a web guy and graphic designer. So
yeah,
they might need some graphic design stuff.
that wasn't a plea for work. We've got sponsors, Andy. Need I remind you? Okay, I don't need to play them.
Gary, what's Kevin saying? I don't need anything cold and or white.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that true, Kevin? You know anything cold? I know he does. He has a thing with white stuff. I do understand that. And then he says, "Where are your Neil Gaiman pest proofs? Mine are in a put away.
I've got it in a tube somewhere, rolled
Yeah,
up in
mine
a tube.
Mine
Yeah.
are boy. Kevin got us those from when he worked up in Jersey at a
Yeah.
was it a publishing house or something, right, Kev?
And now Neil Gaiman is canceled.
Oh
we
yeah,
we won't talk about that.
oh yeah, he did. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah.
Who is Tim Pierce? Am I just not getting that reference?
Hey, real quick, Gary. Before we
Yeah.
forget, we jump back. We're talking about books. Another one that Gary got me going on, and if you are a book fan, especially audiobook, you have to listen to the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. And I'm saying you have to put everything down and start that series.
Before you go too much further, I have to say one thing. I never in my life thought that I would be able to get Andy to read a fantasy novel.
It's a true story.
And while this is definitely in the fantasy realm, it is it's called lit RPG, so it's like literary role-playing game kind of thing is what is what the genre is called. But it is so funny and so well written that I was like, man, Andy would get a kick out of this if I could just get him to read it. And I took a chance trying to force it on him, and you can take it from there. I mean, luckily you took me up on it, but
I did. I've been for the past 2 years. I've been on an audiobook just rampage because I can listen to them at work. So I kind of, it's a great way to occupy my time. And I'm just saying, if you are a reader, read the books, but I'm just telling you the audiobooks. Hey, Kathy's going to bed. Hey, Kathy, thanks for chiming in.
Good night.
And we're going to do this again in the future. Hopefully you'll come back, maybe get Linda and Melissa to join us. But hey, have a good weekend. Anyway, yeah, the Dungeon Crawler Carl series is one of the greatest things I've ever listened to in my life. The guy, Jeff Hayes, who does the books, the audiobooks, is he should do everything. That man should be the highest paid audiobook guy ever. So anyway, if you're all looking for something to read, definitely check it out. I'm telling you, it sounds insane. If you read the synopsis, you're like, this is going to be stupid. It is stupid and mind blowing.
I think I told you the premise and you were like, what? I was like, just trust me.
It's swear to God. I found myself walking around my house with headphones on just so I could listen to the audiobook a little more. It's that entertaining. It is that good. And I got pulled into the story. Now, I haven't listened to the 7th book yet, Gary. I think you told me you have it, but I haven't got it yet. I haven't listened to it yet. But
yeah.
Anyway, book-wise, that's what I've going on. Kevin's been chiming in there, Gary, with your Tim Pierce.
Oh, Tim. Okay. I'll look at. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I think I saw a video. Maybe you sent me his video, Kev, of him talking about playing Runaway.
Did he really play in the studio?
Yeah. Yeah, for the longest time, we thought it was Aldo Nova.
We did. And we looked it up, and it wasn't verifiable.
Yeah. Here's another one, Andy. You haven't listened to Project Hail Mary yet, right?
No, but boy, I've heard a lot lately about this thing. What's going on?
It's one of my favorite books I've read lately. It is so good. There's a movie coming out.
Yeah.
I would suggest you reading the book before you watch the movie. Obviously, that's always better. Yes, we've got a video. The trailer I would not watch the trailer for the film. It doesn't give away a whole lot at the end of the trailer. There's a little bit of kind of a spoiler so I would not recommend watching the trailer. And just trust me that I think the movies, if they do it as good as it looks like it's going to be to the book, it's going to be great. But the book, if you get a chance to read it beforehand, you should. It's really, really good. It's really entertaining.
I've seen a lot
same guy that wrote The Martian. So if that gives you kind of an idea of the vein that it's written in.
No, I didn't read The Martian. Did you read The Martian?
Yeah.
I love the movie. which
Yeah.
I didn't think I would, but I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, the book's great.
But I
The
enjoyed
movie's
Matt
ridiculous.
Damon. I had to do that.
Matt Damon.
I was going to ask you a question. Oh, no, as I say, I've seen a lot recently on TikTok.
Yeah.
About the Project Hail Mary. I mean, that same old stupid shit you see all day long on TikTok. This book,
Yeah.
is the greatest book you'll ever. Oh, I mean,
I got to make sure I keep you on here long enough to get the.
This book, when I finally turn this thing,
I got to get monetization, so I can't.
I've never. It changed my life, and then it just cuts off. You go, oh, damn it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little search for that, see if we can find that one on my audio book that I listened to.
If you still have access to my account,
yeah. Well, I do. I mean, it's logged out, but I think you sent me.
I haven't changed the password or anything.
Okay.
The password is just kidding.
Tater hole.
Yeah, get on there because I have it on there. You can check it out. Because I started that book I ended up reading and listening because I started on the drive down to Nashville when I came down there for Rock and Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin's talking about the Orphan X books. Man, those are really good too.
Oh yeah. You sent me all those in a folder.
Yeah, those.
I always forget them when I'm looking for books. I'm like, oh shit, I got all these books.
And Orphan X is really good. I'd love to see a movie. If they did it well, I'd love to see a series done for that.
Yeah,
film series. But yeah, you should check, Kevin. You should check out Project Hail Mary. I actually thought I read that book, because it sounded similar to something else I read, and I could have swore I read Andy Weir's follow-up to The Martian, and I guess I did, but it wasn't that one. It's like his third book or something. So, yeah, if they did a series right, that'd be great. It would play out well better as a series as Orphan X.
And we do have a series of Dungeon Crawler coming too from Seth MacFarlane. Hopefully, he treats it right. So,
I hope so.
Yeah,
I mean, it's great.
Yeah,
I always hate to see somebody take material it's right there. It's great as it is.
You don't have to touch it.
They can't translate it for some reason.
Yeah, just
they come in and make a bunch of changes, and they did that to my Wheel of Time series that I love so much. They just, I don't even want to talk about that.
Gosh.
We got another A24 film coming out next week, Andy Eddington. If you're interested in checking that one out. I am now in the opinion of, I feel like I should just check out every A24 film. I don't think I'm going to like them all, but you definitely get something new and weird.
I wanted to mention, I finally just the other day. Adam Sandler. I finally watched the HBO Max Salem's Lot.
Yeah,
I know. I'm right on top of these things.
What'd you think?
I actually enjoyed it. It varied from the book a little bit, but I was okay with what they took out of the book.
Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah, I was like, oh, because I kept going. I was like, wait a minute. Now I've read this book recently, and I've watched the movie recently, and I was like, this. But then I was like, yeah, but you know what they took out doesn't really hurt the story. They took out just a lot of the back and forth between, the Burrow. What's the name's Burrow and Stalker. Straker. Scene line. They took some of that stuff out, but it was like, it was okay. I mean, it was great in the book, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? The movie moved along just fine. So I was okay with it. Let's leave it at that.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was pretty
good. Kevin says Kelly and him watched both. You talk about Salem's Lot, Kev? Chime in.
Dave Nadelman just showed up. Hey, Dave.
Dave Nadelman. Speaking of Butch Walker, Gary.
Damn it. Do I have to do it again? Hey, you know what? We do have a couple new people that might not have seen our sponsors.
So Gary has a game where there is what is it? A secret word, like Pee-wee
secret word. Yeah.
Secret word. opened the show by going, Gary, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that I'm wearing my. Hey, Dave, check out my shirt, buddy.
Say the
My-
word.
My
Say-
Marvelous 3 shirt, which is Butch Walker's band.
All right, I just
And apparently, Butch is the word, and Dave is a recent Butch fanatic.
welcome to the family, Dave.
Dave's such a great guy.
The family of Butch fans.
Yeah, Dave's another one that I met via Night Ranger, but man, him and I have really hit it off really well. And I spent a half a day with him down in Florida recently. Man, we had a great time. Went to Nico McBrain's barbecue restaurant, which was a bit of a letdown. If you're ever in that part of Florida and you want to say, I'm gonna go to Nico McBrain's barbecue.
So I'm curious. By the way, real quick, Kevin said Beacon 23. I did see that. That's a Hugh Howey thing, right? McBrain, is that how you pronounce his name?
That's what I've always pronounced it.
I mean, me
but
too. I've just always wondered, like, sometimes, you get those names that like looks a certain way. You're like, surely there's another way to, because like McBrain would be like,
It just sounds made
be
up.
it would be like a like a slang term for somebody that's just thinks.
Are you seeing the conversation going on with Dave and Chris?
No, I didn't see season 2, Kev. Never eat barbecue in Florida. Yeah.
Chris, I would after beating with Dave, I would tend to agree with you. Living here in Nashville, there's a lot of barbecue now. It's not Texas barbecue, but there's pretty good barbecue here in Nashville.
I was gonna say, you said Chris is in Texas, right? So that's
Yeah.
why. That's why he would say that for sure.
Yeah. And I've had Dave's agreeing. Dave lives there and he's telling you it's true. I've had Texas. Gary, we've had Texas barbecue. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Native one's saying Martin's is the one. I do. I'm a fan of Martin's, Dave. You are not wrong on that. We can go off on a tangent on barbecue here in Nashville. Chris, now look, I'm a brisket guy, so I want to come back to Texas and I want to try some of their brisket because back then I was eating a lot of just like barbecued pork sandwiches. Now I'm all about brisket. I'm the one that said grab them in the brisket.
Oh jeez.
Brent says his first name is pronounced Nico. You need to learn how to say that part right. What am I saying? Nico? It's Nico? All right.
This is hilarious. I just decided to look up how do you pronounce McBrain.
Yeah. What to say?
It says the Mick is pronounced like the Mac in mackerel, so it's Mac, and the brain is pronounced as it is in the English word brain. McBrain.
Nico McBrain. Is that what you're saying?
McBrain. I guess so.
I'm staying with Nico McBrain. Look, I caught a drumstick by Nico McBrain, so you all can just eat it. How about that?
Look at McBrain over here.
Oh, look at the big McBrain on this guy.
Burnt bean.
Mm.
Now we're just reading comments.
Now I just don't. I want some brisket. Jeez, man.
I know. I'm hungry now. Thank you.
I know. I had
It's midnight.
what did I have for dinner tonight? Jesus, I just had it and forgot what it was. Oh, I had a bowl of chili for dinner. We went to a restaurant. I had chili, French fries, and queso. Yeah.
Go to Chewy's.
No, boy, I wanted to go to Chewy's, but Teresa said I got to take a break from Mexican food. I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, it's not really Mexican. Chewy's is Tex-Mex, but I would contend, and Brent will agree with me. Yeah, Brent, I'm with you, buddy. I got the Humpty Dance. Brent will agree with me. Chewy's has I think the best burrito. Chris Line, you mentioned Skyline Chili, bro. Teresa said tonight. It's funny you say that. She goes, "What do you want for dinner tonight?" I said, "Skyline Chili." It's only a 300-mile drive to get to the closest Skyline for me. But man, I would do it.
Well, hold on, Chris. Does that mean you like Skyline? See, a Skyline fan?
I don't know. Just watch your tongue, Chris.
I'm curious.
Let's see what you say here, bro. He'll chime in.
There's a little there's a little family thing going on with Skyline Chili around here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Got $3 working or $3 working at Skyline.
There you go, Chris. You are the man, buddy.
All right. I thought with him being in Texas that he'd be like, that's not chili, which I get that it's different, but
Yeah, I mean it's not.
stuff.
I tell you all the time. It's not a chili. You don't want to eat a bowl of it.
Right.
I-
Some
well,
people do.
Kevin does, and I'm
Yeah.
with. I've eaten a bowl of Skyline chili before because I just want the taste. I'll buy the cans down here, and then I just, throw a whole bag of
You'd be better off making your own
yeah.
cans. Not as good.
It's well, Brent will tell you that you buy the frozen,
I like beans and chili too.
and it's better. I'm with you, Chris. I like beans and chili too, buddy.
Dave. Ah. Dave, I would say it's overrated, but I don't want to force you guys to kick out a third of your viewers. That is hilarious.
Dave for the win, buddy.
Uh,
Dave for the win.
That's funny.
Dave always posts what he's listening. Dave, what are you listening to tonight, or what were you listening to tonight? He always posts it on Facebook, and sometimes I'm very pleasantly surprised by what he puts up on his record of the day or what he's listening.
Are you
to.
listening to anything different lately? Anything new or checking out anything?
No, so just today I was on a big Billy Joel listen. Dave says listen to Europe. Okay, interesting. I never got much into Europe, but I will endeavor to listen to them. But I'll tell you the what I've been listening to a lot, and I was just talking to Kevin about this. Even Brent says, or Kevin says, the Frozen Skyline is better. All right, I'll do it, man.
Yeah. The meals. Yeah, they are.
Oh wait, what's Kevin saying? He had the best ribeye of my life at Saltgrass in Dallas. What is this place? Chris Lyon, do you know about Saltgrass restaurant in Dallas, Texas? Gary, I've been on a week-long Charlie Sexton nonstop. I had a great talk with Kevin just the other night about Charlie Sexton. And Chris Lyon, tell me if you know anything about Charlie Sexton down there. He's an Austin boy. He was in town here with Elvis Costello, and I wanted to go so bad, and I didn't because Charlie Sexton was not playing any of his music. He's playing guitar for Elvis Costello. But I love Charlie Sexton's music so much, and I know Kevin agrees. It's actually one of his Island albums, if you remember, Gary.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into Sexton? I know you've probably heard a few of his songs, but I don't know if you ever really got into his music.
Yeah, I've got some in my playlist actually.
Okay.
I'll tell you that I went on a Kicks dive recently because of our interview with
Brian
Forsyth.
Damage Forsyth.
Damage for
See what Kevin just typed?
I do.
Hell yeah, brother.
We can't talk to you right now, Kevin. We're on Smoko.
Oh, I'm on Smoko.
I also did I told you I did the Queensryche, kind of going back and listening to some of their newer stuff and kind of going backwards.
Yeah.
There was something else though I was going to mention that I listened to.
What's James talking about? I don't know. Just keep saying yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
So I also went on a Saigon Kick trip.
Ooh.
And listen to Spotify. So I didn't. There's an album missing. Devil in the Details is not on there.
That is a Brent Walter credit for me.
So I started looking at the Jason Bieler and the orchestra thing that he's got going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's just not. It's not my thing.
Wait till Nadelman will chime in with
But I love Saigon Kick, and I actually really enjoyed the Super Transatlantic album also.
Dave, didn't you go to school with somebody in the Saigon Kick camp? I think he did. Because we talked about, I believe it was Saigon Kick. I could be wrong, but I think it was Saigon Kick. Yeah, Brent, they do rule. Yeah. Kick's one of those bands that, again, I never listened to. Brent got me to listen to them, and I was in like their album Water is so good.
Yeah.
And I think was it Brett? We saw them at Annie's, I believe. Was it Annie's or up there in Dayton?
Dave went to school with Matt Kramer. That was the original singer.
Yeah.
That's right. Super Translated did have Pat Badger on it. Yeah.
Brett, where do we see Kick at? Wasn't that up in Dayton? And I think Annie's, Gary. I don't know if you went to that, did you?
I don't recall. I don't think so. I don't know. But I've always been a Scion Kick fan.
Brent has been on stage with Kick playing the kazoo. He'll tell you.
That's funny. Yeah. Their first few albums are great.
Oh, yeah. Lizard, Water.
Well, Water's like.
Well, Water was third.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. They're just. Dave, if you haven't listened to Water, dude, give that one a shot. I know your buddy. I don't think Kramer's on that album, but
no.
Whoo, that is a smoking album. McGuffey's House of Draft and Annie
sang lead on What Do You Do? What Do You Do?
Yeah, he did. Brent got on stage with him. It was wasn't it Brent? Wasn't you and Tom Peacock?
I'm fine. Thank you.
You know the thing I loved about Saigon Kick is they always had that one song on each album that was a little goofy.
Yep.
And it was goofy, but it was actually really good. So I was like, damn, these guys goofing off write better songs.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Brian Hunter. You're right. It wasn't Tom Peacock. Dave, you're not a fan of Water. Well, I mean.
Well, it's definitely different than the previous albums. So I get it to a degree. But I really enjoy it. And I like Devil in the Details too. I gotta find my CD.
Chris Lyons asked a random question. What was the name of the instrument the Hooters were famous for playing? Wasn't it called a Hooter?
Kevin says Water gives me heartburn.
Hey, listen, I know. Kevin and I had to talk about this. That is a true thing. I suffer from that now. I thought Kevin was crazy when he used to like,
melodica.
Melodica.
Yeah. You know, it's
there you go, Chris Lyon. Melodica. Let me type that in here.
Have you ever heard the Jurassic Park where they had somebody plays it on a melodica? Oh gosh, it's really funny. Never mind. It doesn't play well right now since I can't actually show it. But look it up. On and On is Balls Out, one of their best songs on Water. Yes, it was a Hooter they played.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's a technical term for it. I mean, I know what kind of Hooters I like, but I couldn't play them on stage. At least not more than once. I like the Hooters, man. Brent, Gary, can anybody pronounce the name of the drummer for the Hooters? I can tell you his name. I just can't pronounce it.
Hooters drummer.
It's David Usukkinen.
Oh, my.
You see what I'm saying? Yosemite Sam?
I definitely see what you're saying.
How do you pronounce that? Alan Frenzer.
Ooh, sickening.
Kevin, that's my code name. If I ever get kidnapped and I send you a postcard with the name Alan Gratzer on it, it's really me. It's not really Alan Gratzer.
How do you
pronounce Usukkinen?
UOC.
And listen, Brent, his mama called it a Hooter. I call it a Hooter. His mama called him Clay. I call him Clay.
Where's the little? Here we go.
David Uosikkinen.
What was that?
Uosikkinen?
I don't buy that. Nadelman's saying they wrote songs for so many artists. They did. I don't. No, I think the Hooters are from Philly area, Chris, not from Canada. But I don't know that, but I believe they're from the Philly area. But I don't know any. I know they wrote Time After Time or played on Time After Time.
Can you hear that?
I can.
How loud is that?
That's not too loud.
Okay.
Brent says just look up an interview with him on YouTube and see how he pronounces it.
Yeah.
That's fair, Brent. Coming in with that common sense.
We're here with Dave from the Hooters. Damn it.
Dave, what would you, how if you were to say your last name, how would you say it?
I know how I say it, how it's supposed to be said, but
There's the traditional way, but how do you say it? Does your family use the traditional pronunciation? Rafe.
Rafe.
That's how I pronounce it. Rafe. David Rafe. Dave's saying they wrote many of Cindy's songs. Okay. So on a Cyndi Lauper move, one of my favorite songs by Cyndi Lauper, and I don't know if we could have a deep Cyndi Lauper conversation. Money Changes Everything.
Did we talk about that? Because
I don't know.
The,
but I love that song. Well, we talked about it because of the drummer. He played in that video and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just had his book the other day. I had moved it.
Yeah, mine's back behind the green screen.
Money changes everything.
And this coming from Kev. Brent doesn't like Journey. Brent is wrong. Don't be like Brent.
Brett's nice time. It says they wrote "What If God Was One of Us" by what's her name, Joan Osborne. I like that song too, Brent. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. I dig that song. Cyndi Lauper was a beast in the 80s. Love the song Drove All Night, says Chris Line. Yes, you're right, Chris. That's a great song too. Didn't somebody just redo that? I drove all night.
Yeah. I remember that.
Who just did that?
I don't know.
Somebody Google me right. Yeah, Chris, I agree. Money Changes Everything is such a good song. And
Celine Dion?
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Kev. He says Money was a remake. Who did it originally, Kevin? Money Changes Everything.
Joe was part of that.
Joe who?
Joe Mama Besser.
I think. Oh, wow. Well, you know.
If you know Joe Mama Besser, you know.
Kevin, he talks about having up dog all the time.
That's what I've heard.
You remember when he tried to get Willis to say that it was torturous.
The old.
I was getting mad. I was like, God, just say it. Kevin's dug in, and you're just not even biting on this thing. Brent, Kevin said that you don't like Journey. He said you were wrong. Don't be like Brent.
Oh, did I freeze? My bad.
I don't know. What's Kevin talking about? The Brains. So, Kevin, are you referring to Money Changes Everything? Is that the Brains? Check yes or no. Do you like me? Do you want to be my friend?
Was that Nico McBrains?
Kevin's answered a question I asked him half an hour ago.
You know what? Tell me if this plays. Hold on. Let me get to it.
Did you do something?
No, I did not do anything yet, but let's see if this works. You confirm whether you can or cannot hear this. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Is that coming through to you guys on the stream?
If you slipped and taken a fall, you can always give us a call. Someone will pay, we will sue off their pants. A countersuit will never have a chance. His name is Charlie and my name is Ray. Give us a call, we will make your day. Call Babbitt and Babbitt if you have a serious injury or pain. Call Babbitt and Babbitt. We'll make the money rain. Call Babbitt and Babbitt if you
That's for our future show.
serious injury or pain. Call Babbitt and Babbitt. We'll make the money rain.
There you have it. Call Babbitt and Babbitt.
Man.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, man.
Did I totally throw you off?
Yeah, you did for a second there.
Shoot. I'm trying to get one more loaded up here for you. I don't want it to be too loud, so let's see how this goes over here. Wait for it, folks. Yeah, we've got it. We're streaming to two different places at the same time.
Chris
That's it.
Lyon says, "Raised on Radio, such a great and underrated Journey album of the 1980s. Such a great production. And Steve Perry was at his peak." Yeah, I mean, so you guys know the guys who everyone but Brent. Brent doesn't really care for Journey. I mean, I'm not trying to speak out of turn. It might be just an ongoing joke between me and Brent. But Brent's always made it clear that he's not a big fan of Journey. I think his thing is they're overrated, is what he says, which I just always find odd. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
Gary, check your private chat. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Nadelman, Brent is dumb. Jesus, I don't want to jump on Brent. I'm just saying he's. I've always said he's wrong on this.
Look,
And,
we've all got opinions. Some of them are bad.
Some of them are wrong. Hang on now, Brent. Now listen. Brent says nobody listens to side 2 of Frontiers. Hold on, I gotta look at what side 2 of Frontiers is. My contention is you cannot like a band because you have a right to say I don't. They're not my style, not my cup of tea. I've always disagreed with Brent when he says this because it's just because you don't care for it doesn't mean they're overrated or underrated or whatever. That's all opinion. It's all whatever. But Brent, he digs in on it though. He won't let it end, so to speak.
That coming through?
Yeah.
You recognize this, Andy? I think this is the right one.
I'm listening.
I'm an excellent driver. Kmart sucks. You know I'm answering a question from a half hour ago. I'm a genius. My counting is so cool. 82, 82, 82 course. That's 2 feet 6 total. They call me autistic. I'm a real savant. I can recite stats all day if that's what you want. But when it comes to money, don't be bothered just cause I think everything costs about $100. You squeezed and pulled and hurt my neck. You squeezed and pulled and hurt
This is for Teresa.
Hot water burn, baby. Hot water burn, baby. My name is Raymond, but you call me Rayman. Hot water burn, baby. Hot water burn.
All right, that's.
All right.
Let's see. So Brent, let's go back to our conversation. Brent says nobody listens to side 2 of Frontiers. I will agree with Brent on that one. I was just looking at it. I can't recall these songs, but Brent's like, what did he say? Where did he come back? They have a few good tones, but that is it. Their deep cuts are not great. I don't know, man. I'll disagree with you on that, Brent. Like Chain Reaction off of Frontiers I think that's a great song. And you go to stuff like Stone in Love. Like that wasn't a hit, was it? That's a great song. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good song, but I don't know if it was a hit or not.
I don't know. But I mean, look, there's people that say the same thing about Night Ranger, say the same thing about Lit. If somebody approached you and said Lit's overrated, you would be like, you're fucking crazy. So,
Oh,
So Brent says Stone in Love was a hit. Well, let's find out. We have the internet at our hands. Stone in Love song. Let's see. Where did it hit? Where did it go? What did it chart? Wikipedia says.
We need some Google music.
Dude.
Looking up stuff. Ugh.
How about Still They Ride, Brent? That's a good song. You don't like that song? I'm trying to find it here. Let's see. I'm trying to find it in my.
Chris said, remember Journey was the first musical artist to have a video game created for them.
So that I had that video game too, and it was not great. I don't know, Brent. I mean, I think you're confusing Stone in Love and Still They Ride. They were singles. They weren't hits. I don't think they made the top 40. So I again it's all splitting hairs over. I'm trying to find it here. I'm looking just to see if it charted anywhere. I don't.
I've said
see
the
it.
Journey game was a Tron ripoff. Hey, another band that had a video game, Queensryche.
What? Oh wait, I remember that. Wait a second.
Yeah, it was like it was similar to Myst, and I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't remember getting very far in that game.
God, yeah, that's crazy. You just brought that up.
Yeah. Forget what it's called though. Queensryche video game. We got on a stream so we could sit and Google. Was it a Promised Land? Yeah, I guess it was Promised Land. Huh.
All right, so I've got from the research I found, while Journey's Stone in Love didn't make the Billboard Hot 100, it did chart on Billboard's mainstream rock chart, peaking at number 13. So I'm sure Brent's going to come back with like, see, it charted. Well, but that's mainstream rock. We're not talking their Hot 100. So, I mean, using that math, Night Ranger's last album charted, but on which chart? So I don't know, buddy. Brent, I love you, buddy, but I'm just saying this is a losing battle for you, buddy. I know you don't like him, but you just have to move on with that. Journey. Brent's talking about changing. I say I don't know. I mean, I'd have to look into Journey's deep cuts. Like, I didn't want this to turn into a Journey talk. Thanks, Kev. We'll see if Kevin's found it out.
Chris didn't know about the Queensryche video game. Yeah, it was a PC game.
I think I had that.
I still have a copy somewhere. Gosh, how long ago was that? Well, it was when Promised Land came out.
God, man. Dude, you're making my brain hurt now. Because now I think, did I see it at your house, or were we living together when that came out? Why is my voice suddenly going higher?
I don't know.
What's up with that?
About something?
What's up with that?
I don't remember. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I just remember it was very similar to like a Myst type game, and it was. Yeah, again, I don't remember getting very far in that game.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Boot up your Windows 95 and stream it. Yeah, no kidding. Do some sort of emulation and have to do that. That'd be interesting. And Andy, you're on we got dead air here, man. What are you Googling?
I'm trying to look up some Journey deep cuts. I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Oh, sorry guys. If he's got dead air, I've got to play one of our sponsor videos.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Clippy's Revenge Antivirus. It looks like you're trying to avoid malware. Would you like help with that? No? Too bad. Clippy's already in your system. Clippy sees everything. Clippy remembers. Clippy's Revenge. Security with attitude.
All right. We'll have to save this hot Journey talk for another time. I just think that It's just always been an ongoing debate between me and Brent about Journey. I don't know why he has such disdain for Journey.
Well,
Maybe
it
he'll
might be a
come
good
on.
episode to have him come on and talk about it.
We could definitely get
Yeah.
Brent to come on Sonic Legacy and talk about his disdain for Journey. It's weird.
Yep.
Like of all the hills to die on, it's Journey. But hey, that's all I got, man.
Everybody's got their thing.
And I'm with Chris. Like Still They Ride is epic. I agree, man. I still, this is 2025. I still think that song is smoking. And Stone in Love, man. We played that off and on in one of the bands, Gary. I don't know if you were with us when we played that or not, but
No, I would have liked to.
that is a fun song to play, man. Just fun. Minus that super long outro.
Yeah.
Same with like Who's Crying Now, like that outro. Just all right, Neil, I get it. You can play this. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Got the first 38 measures. I don't need another 20, 40. What do we got here? After the Fall, yeah. Still They Ride's great. What was it?
Dave says, let's talk about a great rock album I just heard for the first time.
Oh, go, Dave. And Brent comes in with Lights is my favorite. Brent, Lights is a great tune, buddy. I give you props on that one. It wouldn't be my favorite, but I like that song a lot.
Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Dave.
Gary Moore, Victims of the Future. Interesting. I've never listened to Gary Moore stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Gary, the list of bands that I don't know anything by is a ton.
Massive. Yeah, me too.
Embarrassingly ton. Too many.
But I'm always interested in hearing suggestions. So because I do like to go back now and try to see what I missed or if there's something new out that I don't know.
Gary, we got somebody new on. JDog68 Gaming comes in with Dean Castronova does an amazing version of Mother Father and Still They Ride. I would agree 100%. Castronova is
that sounds like Jeremy.
Spoken classic. It could be. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
But Castronova is a great drummer and a great vocalist. I know he had an issue years ago with a little domestic violence stuff, but other than that, dude can sing.
Well, I'll check it out, Dave. I'll be interested to.
What Brent says, Eric Singer drummed for Gary Moore. There you go. This is like we're playing like 6 degrees of separation here.
Yeah, almost couldn't we?
Hey, Lance Rushing has chimed in. Lance is awesome, man. Lance is a Night Ranger guy, Gary, and a fan of Butch.
Oh, dude, I can't go over to this. Can't hit secret word again.
Hey, Lance, since you just chimed in, buddy, check out my shirt. Yeah, we were. I bumped into Lance at one of the Atlanta Marvelous 3 reunion shows. Gary, great. He's just like one of us, man. He's got same musical tastes. Probably a wider musical taste than I have. I think most people do. But yeah.
Oh, any of these people, we should have them on Sonic Legacy sometime if they want to do an iconic song or.
Yeah, we did. We'll reach out to these guys. Brent and I were talking the other day about doing some Kiss stuff, so that may be coming in the future. What about Eric Singer not getting invited to Kiss in Las Vegas gig? He must have criticized Paul. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, Chris. To be honest, I've read some of that, and Brent hopefully will chime in with some info on that Eric Singer being excluded from the Kiss stuff. Dave, what's he got? Nashville in a couple of months for Butch. Wah, 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 wah.
You need me to hit it again?
Yeah. I know, Dave. I am so bummed. Butch is going to be in Nashville, and I will be in California when he's in Nashville. But I will see Butch in Nashville or in California. So I don't know if I told you, guys, we changed our entire vacation trip so I can see the Marvelous 3 show in California.
Yeah, you told me.
on top of that, I will get to see the chats in the morning and then go see Marvelous 3 in the afternoon.
Now, Andy is now dumb. And he's on Smoko.
Dave, I can't even, it breaks my soul that I won't see Butch in Nashville. It's devastating. And I'd be hanging out with Dave the whole time, which would be fun. But
Kevin mentions the Bondsman being canceled. I saw that was canceled. I only saw the first episode, and I've been wanting to go back and watch that because I did like the first episode. I just haven't had a chance to watch it.
I don't know what this is, Kev, so I will check it out.
It's
I love Kevin Bacon.
It kind of reminded me of what the hell was what was that one show? Oh gosh, talk amongst yourselves. I gotta figure out what the name of that one.
Well,
show
we
was.
go in here. Brent chimes in with, from what I understand, he does not. I'm talking about Eric Singer not being in the Kiss thing. From what I understand, he does not want to do it. They should comment on it, but would rather drive everybody crazy and not say anything about him playing with Kiss 3. Yeah, that sounds about like I think that's a kind of a jerk move, Brent. But
Brimstone, yes, Kevin Brimstone. That is what I was thinking of. And Reaper also is another one similar, kind of sort of same vein.
It does look like Jeremy's added. He's been introducing as many people as he can to Butch and Marvelous 3 and South Gang. Yeah, I mean, look, you could let South Gang go. That wouldn't upset me. But Butch and M3, buddy, all day.
Yeah,
all day. Chris is asking if I've ever tried to find Vinnie Vincent's house in Nashville. Still take your dog, Chris.
Ouch.
Chris is on fire. No, I don't have any idea where Vinnie Vincent lives, and I would, or Meredith, as some people call him. Jeez, that's great, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Man, yeah. Yeah. Although I did recently find out I live about a half a mile to a mile from Tom Kiefer, of all people. Did you catch that name drop there?
For some reason, his house was on like a TikTok video I saw.
So you see that house, Gary?
Where was that? Yes.
If you zoom that map out, you can see my house. I'm like, holy crap. I know where because he shops at the same Publix I shop at. Very weird to me. I mean, I would love to have a chat with the man, but
get him on the old Sonic Legacy.
I don't know how to
approach just be you chasing him around.
Yeah.
Here's a video I caught when I was trying to catch up with Tom Kiefer in Publix.
And like spraying me with bear spray. Sir, please stop. Please. I just shake me. Take it. I need a shot of gasoline, Tom. I need a shot of gasoline. That was Brent's band, but he loves the Rella, as he calls it.
The Rella.
The Rella. Brent chiming in with the Rella. Well, Chris, look, I wasn't a huge Kiefer fan, but I will say he wrote, Gary, we talked about this before. Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone is such a great song. And I think Kiefer's a really good writer. I don't have a problem with him as a writer. I just didn't. I'm not a fan of that style of singing that he has, his voice. And I don't mean that as a negative thing. It's the same way I could go down. You could list a bunch of bands that sound like that, and I'm not a fan of them. I don't know what you call it, like a screech or a scream, but
yeah.
But I mean, I look when they come on, I don't like turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like. I just was never. I was like, oh, I got to get the latest Cinderella album.
Kevin was mentioning them playing Cincinnati Gardens. They opened for who? He's saying Kiss. I was thinking they were on the Bon Jovi tour.
Probably Bon Jovi. Brent, Cinderella didn't open for Kiss at the Gardens, did they? He'll chime in here in a second. I know we saw King Cobra.
Laugh all you want. I still love the first two King Cobra albums.
Well, that band was what? Mick Sweeta.
Yeah.
Carmine Appice, or Appice, whoever you want to say it. And was Lonnie Vincent in that band too from Bullet Boys?
No.
Who was the bass player?
Johnny Rod.
You're just
Wasn't that
making
his
that up, aren't you?
Wasn't that his name? I can't remember.
You
the other-
can't say that. Who says that?
Dude. Oh my gosh. I love that that movie. It's so great.
Hang on. I'll have it here in just a minute.
King Cobra lineup.
Paul Shortino, Carlos Cavazo was in that band.
Not the lineup that I
Marcy Free, Mick Sweeta.
well
Johnny-
Marcy was Mark at the time, but yeah. Mark Free.
Kelly Keeling was in that band, Gary.
Much later, yeah.
Mick Sweeta.
And look at who was on bass, original on bass. Go ahead,
wait,
say it.
hold on. Where am I at? Are you looking at the
I'm looking at the original lineup.
on Wikipedia?
Carmen Apiece, Mark Free on vocals, Mick Sweeta, and David Michael Phillips on guitars. And
Johnny Rod.
Johnny Rod on bass. Thank you very much.
That can't be real. His real name is John Tuminello, better known as Johnny Rod. Well, I'm better known as Andy White now. I won't say it.
John Carpinello. Sorry,
He received
whole
an
other
offer to
thing.
join he was offered a shot at Wasp too, by the way.
he was in Wasp for a while.
So
Believe.
take that. Okay, Brent's got the Cinderella open for David Lee Roth on the Eat 'Em and Smile tour and Bon Jovi on the Slippery tour. Johnny Rod was in Wasp. Paul Stanley totally tried to copy Cinderella on the Hot in the Shade album. Def Leppard 2, good thing Michael Bolton saved them. Brent, that's from Chris Lyon. Brent says he may have been in King Cobra.
He was definitely in King
Talking
before he
about,
was in
Johnny
Wasp.
Rod, I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, before he was in Wasp.
And then Chris chimed in, Brent, is that when Diamond Dave rode the huge surfboard across the crowd?
What we got going on over here on the YouTube side? We've got Kev said he never saw Bon Jovi. Jeremy is talking about Vinnie Vincent reminding him of Mike Myers on Coffee Talk.
Oh, God, yes. Talk amongst yourselves. I like Kevin's. Do you know that what he's referring to? He says, I know the bass part.
Hold
You know
on.
what that is? It's
I
from a video that was on a mild rotation back in the day. It's Journey Akin.
I cannot recall, but it sounds so familiar.
It's from the video for Strung Out by Steve Perry. And Steve's talking to the guys and the band. He's like, so do this. And he's like, and then on the bass, and then the bass player goes, I know the bass part.
Okay.
And Steve's just like, right. And he turns around and is like, turn it up. And then because the A&R people are there. I was acting again there.
Very well.
Jeremy's asking, what about Bangalore Choir? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a band.
Not familiar with them. Was that a super group formed partially from Bang Tango?
And London Choir Boys. Wow, there it is.
Yeah. All right.
Boom. Huh? Had that on your bingo card. Actually, hey, we should do a bingo card for the next episode.
Yeah.
Make it so it's printable, and if we say any of these things, the references. Chris Lyon, I've never seen Bon Jovi either. Well, I'll be honest, Chris, you're not missing much. I love Bon Jovi. I don't anymore. They're not great live.
I was gonna
struggling.
say the Bon Jovi concert, Slippery When Wet tour was great. He was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can't go back in time. So
Yeah, I'd say back in the day, if you saw them,
don't go see him now.
you saw them in their heyday, they were fantastic. The
Yeah.
last time I was at a Bon Jovi show, which I think was like the It's Your Life era, I actually like this is not. I was not happy about it at all.
Yeah.
They just didn't sound good. They do that thing that I hate, Gary, when the singer gets bored with singing the song the way he wrote it, so he changes the melody.
Yeah. So you can't sing along.
And I'm like, I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, all I want to do, I came here to sing all along with you for an hour and a half, and this is what you're going to do to me? You're
Yeah.
dead to me, sir. Good day. I said good day. What else did Brent say? Strung Out was featured on an episode of Psych. Look at Brent bringing it back to Psych. How about that? That, by the
Is
way, that's a great song.
Is
Strung
he
Out.
trying to put a bow on this episode?
He is. He is. Nadelman, the New Jersey tour was great as well. Yeah, I bet it was. I don't remember when I think I might have seen him on the Jersey. I don't think I saw the slip. No, wait. I did see the
I saw
Slippery
him on
tour,
Slippery Tour.
but I saw them
Sure.
at Buckeye Lake with Cinderella and Smithereens. And when I say I saw them, I was probably 500 yards from the stage and couldn't see what was actually happening because it was just a giant field, and we were stuck sitting on what was called what was it? Brent, I don't know. Was it Vomit Mountain, Vomit Hill? It's where all the drunks went to throw up.
Oh,
It's good times. Yeah.
Brent is telling you that you did not see the Jersey Tour.
Yeah. That's why I don't remember. Stoner Hill. There it is. I thought I liked Vomit Hill better. Brent, what was that? Was that New Jersey then when we saw him?
No, he said you did not see Jersey Tour.
Jerk.
He's telling you that you did
Yeah,
not.
I don't. Like I said, I don't think I did.
Relying on Brent.
Yeah.
Brent would know. This is true.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's true. Brent's got a way better memory than I do of my life, which is awesome.
Jeremy says Bangalore Choir is an American hard rock band formed. I think he just posted this from Wikipedia. Formed by Accept frontman David Reese and guitarist Kurt Mitchell and John Kirk, both of Razor. I mean, you've lost me. Accept, I know, but I don't know them well. Hurricane Alice, I'm not familiar with.
No, I read that wrong. Brent says I did not see them on the New Jersey tour. I saw them on the Slippery tour. Okay, thanks, Brent. I knew that's. Yeah, I thought it was Slippery when I saw them, and then I saw them again later on, like at Riverbend. So there you go. Again, this is riveting.
Yeah, and we're at the 240 mark at this point.
Yeah, we'll probably have to wrap this up eventually, folks. I know this is all awesome, but you guys, I tell you what, I will say this. Gary, this is what I wanted this to be.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
And
I didn't expect to have this many people on, to be honest. So I'm appreciating everybody that's jumped on tonight.
Well, we got the people I kind of thought would be here. This has been cool.
Yeah.
So, and I like we're getting some interaction. Chris Lyon, Balls to the Wall. You talking about Accept? If you're talking about Accept, I do love that song. I don't know anything more by Accept. I mean, I might, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's because that Bangalore Choir.
Okay. I have an unplugged version of Balls to the Wall, and it's slowed down.
You played that for me when I was down there.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, but
Chris says keep going.
I love that unplugged version. Is so cool. It is. I mean, I don't know what else we can do. I can do more trivia if you guys want some trivia. I don't know how long Gary wants to keep going. You know, I got my 10 worst book. Remember this conversation, Gary?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The 10 worst of everything.
Yeah. We need to next time, guys. I think we're planning on, what are we going to do this once a month? So we need to put the word out on when we're going to do it a little earlier and see if we can get some people if they want to look. You know, we'd love to have guests come on. You don't have to come on for a very long time. If you want to jump on for a little bit, just hang out. That's cool. We can accommodate that. You just have to let us know. Send us a email. Contact at tummytwins.com, by the way.
Gary, listen, let me do so I've got this book here, and we've tried to do something with this before, and this is a fun book. I have a lot of just stupid books laying around. And it says the 10 worst of everything. It's just a big list of stuff. I thought you'd like this one.
This book is the worst.
I thought you'd like this is the 10. So it'll go in order 10 to 1. I think I've read this one to you once before, Gary, because I thought you'd laugh at it.
Kev said I know the 10 worst states, New Jersey.
Ow.
I believe he means that covers all of them. All 10.
Oh, wait, I'm getting that cramp thing.
Is it a shit cramp or just a side cramp?
The side. Talk amongst yourselves. Damn it. I started leaning. I was going down. So this will be the what's the way Brent says, by the way, the only song anybody listens to on side 2 of Journey's Escape is Open Arms. Mic drop. I like how he thinks he's the best. Anyway,
Poor Mike.
so this is a list of the 10 worst wacky sidekicks in popular movie franchises.
Go get him, boy.
So if you see if you agree with these top 10.
Top 10. What was it again? Sorry.
The
was
top
reading the comment.
10 worst wacky sidekicks.
Oh,
Chris says
okay.
I call this fat cramps. Chris, you would be correct, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So here we go. Number 10 of the worst wacky sidekicks in popular movie franchises.
Moist William.
You know, we need those damn.
Is it not Moist William?
I need those envelopes, Number 10, the worst wacky sidekick in popular movie franchises. Number 10, Jar Jar Binks.
Chris wanted to try to guess, but I don't know if you can guess these.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Chris. Number 10 was Jar Jar Binks. Can you guess what number 9 is, Chris? Number 9, worst sidekicks.
Hey, wait. We're at Jar Jar Binks for a second. Did you see the TikTok I sent you? There's a TikTok that goes to explain.
Oh yeah, the theory
that Jar Jar Binks is actually
like a
the Phantom Menace.
Dude, it's crazy.
And it actually kind of makes a little sense if you watch it. But yeah, Jar Jar Binks being
number
the Phantom Menace,
10.
and that George Lucas wimped out after there was such backlash.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's actually really interesting.
All right, so Kevin, if Jar Jar Binks is number 10, I can't wait to see what number 1 is. You'll be impressed with number 1, Kev. I promise you. So, am I going to guess what number 9?
Can you give us maybe there's like a some sort of hint you can give so we can try to guess it?
Well, so number 9 is also in the Star Wars family. If that helps.
You said family.
Yeah, so it's in the Star Wars, the universe. It's Star Wars akin related. It's a character from the Star Wars franchise.
Okay, and a sidekick.
Number 9, worst wacky, wild sidekick stuff.
All right, let me think here. So, Jar Jar Binks was probably take over 5 spots. 9. Man. So this is like number 1 is the worst. So number worst. 9 is worse than Jar Jar Binks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fascinating. Who could be worse?
Brent says Rose Tico. Boy, that is a good call, Brent. This is Gleek.
They're talking about the Wonder Twins and Gleek. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Shape of the Cotton. Never mind.
Yeah, easy.
Rose Tico is a pretty damn good guess. I have to admit that's pretty good. I can't even think of anything else now. Go ahead. Let's hear what's number 9.
Number 9, the worst wacky sidekick in popular movie franchise. Dave says Little Anakin. No, it is also Jar Jar Binks.
See, I said 5. Wait, are these all Jar Jar Binks?
Okay, spoiler. So that is your list. If you can see it there,
that's hilarious.
It's number 1 would also be Jar Jar Binks. So
look at Kevin's comment. Kevin.
Wow, I don't remember that, Kev.
Wonder Twins, Shape of Talent. Andy's burn on Brent during volleyball.
I don't remember even saying that. That's a burn if I said that's me.
Wow.
Chris is Scrappy Doo.
Yeah,
Chris, listen.
I'm with you there.
That made me mad, Scrappy Doo did.
This is where Slap Happy starts coming in.
Trying to see. Okay.
Oh God, we'll tear.
Oh, I don't know, boy. This thing is gonna be okay. We'll do one more 10 list, and maybe we could wrap this thing up. I know Chris wants us to keep going, but I don't know here. So this says the 10.
We'll be a little bit more prepared next time, Chris.
Well, and we'll do a little more prep. Listen, the worst TV shows of all time.
Okay.
This is based on this guy's book. This guy's name is Sam Jordison.
Before you read anything, are we going to guess any of these? Or are these like pilots or short shows that didn't make it through a whole season?
Well, a couple of these, I think the dude is wildly off.
Okay.
But let's see what his criteria is. It says here, the worst TV shows of all. I feel like David Letterman. Paul says here, the worst television shows. It's television that makes me feel saddest for any alien civilizations that may be monitoring us. A solid 99% of everything we beam out is appalling dreck, which makes this list of outstandingly bad transmissions all the more egregious.
Well, Andy or Kevin's right. Cop Rock. That's definitely in there.
Wow. That is not.
If it's not, it should be. Cop Rock is a good call.
Let's see here.
We're gonna have some hints.
Yeah, I can give you some hints. Let's see here. Let me look here. 91 has a Galactic in 1980. Boy, I remember watching Galactic.
Man, I liked Battlestar Galactica.
I'm with you, Dave. I was thought as a, but I'm not a sci-fi guy. So
Yeah.
what else? Chris says Friends. Really, Chris? Damn, I like Friends. I like Friends.
Although I will admit, I have seen it where they take the laugh track out, and it does play a lot different. It is weird.
Does it really?
Yeah, but I still like it. I
Okay,
mean,
so according to this guy, and I don't know where he got his this might just be opinion. I don't know where he gets his information from.
is there? Can we try to guess these? There like some hints you can.
I'll
us,
give
or
you
is it
some
too hard?
hints. So the number 10 show he has, this show is one of the most popular shows from what I can recollect. It ran from 1984 to 1992.
Dude, Buck Rogers, I loved as a kid too. Although I have to admit, they did they did a weird switch up on season 1 to 2. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead. What was the?
No,
what was the hint?
so again, this is the worst TV shows of all time. This guy has coming in at number 10. This show is,
Aftermash.
oh my god,
Enos.
dude, man,
Enos.
oh my gosh. This was a massive hit. This was, I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was the impetus for starting must-see TV on Thursday nights. This was the big show. This was
Cheers.
no. It starred at the time. Now he's since fallen from grace. It starred probably the biggest Black African American comedian,
Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show.
Really? Is he just saying that because of the whole Cosby thing?
So
That was a great show, man. I thought.
Let me see when this book came out.
We can't talk about the Cosby Show.
Does
We
this
never
rag?
done anymore with the pudding pops.
Tell me if this smells like chloroform to you.
What does this rag smell like?
Let me push in your stool.
Take a huge drink of that Coca-Cola.
Add some bunch of coconut smile and pudding pop. It says here, at the time it was aired, plenty of people liked this warm depiction of middle-class African Americans, but the idea of a serial rapist, so yeah, it's tied to Bill Cosby delivering moral lessons makes him. So I don't agree with this guy on that aspect. I mean, that aspect, yes, but the show was really a good show. It was fun. Everybody watched it, and I don't care what he says. He's wrong.
Yeah.
Number 9. Now, this is a show I have not watched, but Gary, this is one I think that you truly enjoy this show. My daughters told me I need to watch this show. It was on, I believe, HBO from 2011 to present, and this thing sparked the whole love of this genre.
Is this Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
They just ruined it is the problem. That was a great show until the last season.
So he says, okay, this is a minority view, but swords with names, check. Exploitive nudity to divert you from the fact that everything else that's happening is boring, check. People able to give birth to demons who can kill anyone, who then only use said demons to kill one individual when they could have kicked serious ass and neatly wrapped everything up in season 3, check. Game of Thrones is just an expensive brand of silly with nudity.
Yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah, screw him.
God. What's
Tree hugging hippie.
Chris says, I forgive Bill just because of Fat Albert. Hey. So the next number 8.
Boy, this could be anything because this guy's opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
sucks.
yeah. I don't. We could
you
skip
know who the worst is? The
This
author.
this guy. So far, this list blows.
It does.
Well, listen, we can skip ahead. I can go to a different list. I can just read off the titles if you want.
Read them. Let's hear what other garbage this guy.
Number 8, he has The Apprentice. I didn't.
I like The Apprentice.
I mean, I like the idea,
right.
but I don't think the show was great. Or
Nah, it wasn't great. But it was bad.
It was okay.
It's okay.
Number 7, The Alex Jones Show. Sounds like this guy's getting political.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Number 6,
on TV or something. That's weird.
I thought it was like a YouTube thing.
That's
anyway.
what I thought.
Number 6, he has something called The Right Way from 2013.
Doesn't sound familiar.
So it says here, Ben Elton, who helped create classics like The Young Ones and Blackadder, decided to take on health and safety culture. The result was like a live-action Daily Mail article. And just as nightmarish, the Daily Mirror called it the worst sitcom ever.
Wow.
So, number 5, The O'Reilly Factor. So again, I think this guy's coming from a certain side of the political.
Yeah.
Number 4 is a show called Triangle from 1981. A soap opera set on board a North Sea ferry and recorded on primitive videotape recorders. What could go wrong? Hang on.
This guy pulls some random shit from 1981, and then he also it's on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Number 3, Naked Jungle from 2000.
I don't know.
Number 2, Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Whoa. Okay. We got a serious problem here. Fuck this guy. Mrs. Brown's Boys is great.
Right in the poop show.
Yeah.
And then number 1, he has a show called Jimmy Will Fix It.
That is another. That's because of a political.
Jimmy
thing.
Seville. Yeah.
Devil.
Okay. I got you. All right.
Kev says wrong on the
wrong
Browns Boys too. You haven't had a chance to see that, people.
Oh, here we go. So, all right, hold on. Let's do one more list here. He just stopped selling any more copies of his book. That's probably right, Dave. This is when Kevin can really chime in, and maybe the rest of you guys can chime in on this one. I don't have a real strong opinion on this one, but I like the idea of the topic. The worst songs by former Beatles. So I guess this is
this sounds like a good time for me to go pee.
No, maybe not. I don't want to do this because it's got a title I don't want to use. Let's skip that list. I don't like it. It's all Beatles stuff. Well, here we got the worst.
This guy's got opinions.
I mean, listen, we could write a book like this, Gary.
Yeah, the worst books. And we just put his at the top.
Just this list. He's got the worst Beatles songs. Top 10 worst Beatles songs. He says the Beatles never managed an entire album of awful. And generally, there's no point pretending they were any less than great, which makes this a list of expensive rather than cheap shots. Even so, it's reassuring to think that even the Fab Four could make human errors like the rest of us.
That damn song with the You Know Me name is on there. I'm going to be mad.
Number 10, worst Beatles song, Misery.
I don't really know very many.
I don't know this song. Number 9, Taxman. Number 8, Every Little Thing. I don't even know these songs. Kevin says Abbey Road. You talk about the whole album? Jesus, Pete. Number 7, Within You, Without You. Number 6, Come Give Mir die Hand. The German.
Hey, Kev, what's the name of that song with You Know Me name? Or is that actually what it's called?
5 is the Dig It. 4 is Free as a Bird. 3, Obladi Oblada. Stupid title, stupid song is what he says. And number 2 is I Saw Her Standing There. Number 1, worst Beatles song, Maxwell Silver Hammer. There it is. Boom.
You Know Me name.
Chris says Yellow Submarine. Yeah, I mean Kevin, out of our friends, he's the Beatles guy, so I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I don't know.
We're about to reach the 3-hour mark, Andy. Can you believe that we did this for 3 hours?
Well, let's spend the last couple minutes wrapping this up. Hey guys, we're just gonna have to call it a night. Dave Daniels, fuck this guy.
Yes. I'm with you, Dave.
Dave speaks for all of us, I think. But the book is fun. I mean, it sparks debate. I mean, we do the Troy or the show. We could be arguing this all night.
The only thing he was right about was the Jar Jar Binks. But anyway.
Me so like a Jar Jar Bink. So So anyway, hey everybody, thanks again for just joining us on this. We're going to try to do this on a regular, somewhat basis. We'll give you some heads up. Maybe we'll throw some ideas out there or some questions that you all can jump in and answer for us. We have some ideas in the works, but we wanted to kind of do an episode to see how it works. This is, you guys have been part of the guinea pigs, the experiment for us to see if we can actually pull this off. So we're doing it live. It's currently on YouTube and Facebook, and we can do it to other streaming services or other platforms. But, you guys can message us. Let us know if you like the idea of it. If you guys have some ideas, if you want to jump in and be part of the show, it's a roundtable. It's for everybody. So with that being said, I say thank you, everybody. Gary, you can say thanks and play the outro, and we'll chat with you guys later.
We appreciate you being here, man. Thanks.
Butch Walker rules.
Another night, another tale. We'll catch you next time at the round table.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.